everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton Dice. That's it. I stopped it. So, that's it. A 5-minute intro down to like 30 seconds. So,
I have an announcement.
Yes.
Man, does it?
Beep like a sheep.
No, it's because I'm the goat.
So, thank you everybody for coming back and joining us.
Do goats baa too? I thought they were just slightly different then.
I mean,
It's all makes fucking weird ass noise that sort of sounds similar. It's
they
like fucking...
they scream.
Ah!
Donkeys just yell. They'll be like, you'll be like, what? What'd you say to me, bro?
You want to
It
fucking
sounds
go?
Sounds like a fucking American to me.
So,
Yeah.
with that further ado, let's fucking hop into this thing.
Guy fights a kangaroo.
Let's hop into this fucking thing.
So, where we last left off, you guys, after getting Aeth reunited with most of his family, that happens to be the owner of a warehouse that you guys had a meeting with. Well, not his family, but their boss owner lady. Anyways, you guys tried to see if his sister would ever show up, but never did, and decided to take the opportunity to go and help Lucy with her ordeal, and see if there was anything you guys could figure out. So you head to the Nyberg Grove, where you came across two lizard folks. Sorry, I'm doing stuff. Which was Mogek and Ula, who happened to be the watchers of Lucy. And they explained that both villages, theirs and Lucy's village, almost have the same sort of weird event that happened to them. Lucy's where there wasn't a sign of dead bodies anywhere. There was a little bit of ruins here and there. And you guys saw a couple of scorch marks where it looks like pieces of, a person's hand or body, or just a little bit was scorched onto some stone. You guys were able to kind of narrow it down to what looks like something happened or originated from this spot. And that's what led to whatever that happened. You guys head back and got the little bit of truth of the lizard folk village, where when both Ula and Mogek came back from scouting Lucy's village that was already gone, their people were gone too. No footprints anywhere, no fights or anything, just disappeared. So when you guys came back, you went with Ula to try to pray and see if there's any sort of godly message that you could get in terms of any hints, clues, anything, even if it was small. At least as you were trying to reach out, a storm was starting to roll in. And it was weird as it started to thunder. It kept stopping the message to not really go through. The other, I think it was Aeth and Clarence, realizing that this storm is coming in a little too rapidly, and informed everybody it might be time to leave and go seek some shelter. As you guys were heading back, the message got out that Lucy was gone. Just disappeared. Thanks to Luro, he was able to identify the spot, which was back at Lucy's village where she was. You guys went there and encountered a kind of like a holographic dragonborn that was transparent, but you could see Lucy on the inside, and he almost went straight into an engaged fight with you all, needing more power, but wanted to show off what he could do to test his limits. As you guys started this fight with this dragonborn, him going invisible, trying to hide through most of the fight until you guys were able to get a hold of him and wear him down pretty quickly. Then he decided to show his true form, stating that Verstricker will follow the King of Storms, and morphed into a dragon. Still holographic, like transparent, but went on this rampage, brought like this acid rain into the fight that was just pelting you guys. And it got extremely close, with a final call of Elise releasing almost like a black hole energy, just not only shoving and pushing, but just unrelenting force upon the dragon to put it out, revolting back to an unconscious Lucy. All of you were able to recuperate your injuries and head back to the village where she was under observation. A little bit of worry from one of your members about even leaving her alive. But you guys all went into your own little abodes that was offered to you, besides Elise, and try to just sleep it off. Early in the morning, Elise, you, as you were sitting there, noticed all the fire go out, and at the same time hearing a feminine voice of "Let it pass." You trying to look around to see who or what that could have been, until you heard the very familiar roar of a dragon that you guys recently have fought. Do I have the name? Hey, I do have the name. Hansu. As he emerged close, which you would assume sounds like from the same village that you all fought in. Heard what sounds like another just blast, some sort of detonation going off. And then with a few more minutes, nothing. As all the fire almost relit, coming back. All of you, I would almost say the rest of you who were sleeping probably wouldn't have noticed, but you will probably, when you wake up, like, feel weird. Not just from the fight itself and from the exhaustion, but just like a gut or instinct feeling like, did something else just happen last night? But we'll pick up as right before the sun is starting to come up. At least you hear just a yawn as you look over and you see Lucy. She's just kind of stretching. Just, God, why am I so tired? Kind of just like looking around. You're the only one awake at this time, Elise.
I look at her because she got royally beaten up yesterday.
What happened? Why am I in Ula's hut?
What do you remember? The last thing.
just remember going to sleep.
Okay.
I need Is there any food? Was there any
Probably.
food made? And she kind of gets up and kind of does just a decent amount of stretches. You've seen her do some sort of like warm ups when she wakes up, but this is just more of like trying to stretch out muscles, if you will. And then starts to look around for some food, and every now and then you can see it looks like she kind of like shoves her armor a little bit, like she's like scratching on using the armor to kind of like scratch this spot for her, and just I don't see anything. God. At least I'm itchy. Did I sleep on something like weird?
Lily's looking at her. Did she grow more skills?
If you try to go in and like look at her in terms of like
I'm literally looking at the place, like for example, like you just did scratching the neck. I was looking at that, specifically those spots.
it's like just looking at her, kind of hard to tell if anything. But if you call her over to kind of help look or whatever, she will, and kind of like move a little bit this stuff to show you. Yes, you can see scales just a little bit up the neck, and it looks like just a little bit down the chest where it kind of stops. A little bit like underneath the armpit-ish like areas.
That's a problem.
What is it?
Yeah, that's gonna suck to shave.
Hey, where the fuck are you coming from?
Sorry.
I didn't realize you could see stuff like that.
I could just see
I
through
guess-
walls.
I cast Stone Shape on 8 and I stuck him into the ground and he's gone.
That actually
The
happened.
thing is, he never saw it coming.
Oh.
So,
Hold on, hold on,
uh,
hold on.
I'm holding on.
oh my
Sorry.
gosh.
I had to
Hey.
find it.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
what is it? Is it like a bug bite or something?
No, yeah, and if the bug is a fucking dragon,
What?
I just I put my hand on the back of my head and like I look down.
Is- what's happening? What?
So,
Where did this
very
come
long
from?
story short, as at least like, I mean, I only got fried a bit. I didn't actually get wounded, but I got fried a bit. So he points at her arm and she hasn't fixed yet, and there's stuff. So yesterday, what happened was that you, not you, went to the village of your birth, I assume, and whatever your caretakers have you get saved by, decide be like, this is the place where I'm gonna Super Saiyan out, as they call it in books, and try to kill us, but we fucked it up instead.
You know that great play.
Yeah, but like it
Took
was also,
forever for them to finish that play.
he looked like a spectral dragonborn, then turned into a spectral. What's it called? Dragon. What was its name again? The whole Tosca thing, whatever the fuck, or I don't know. I keep forgetting their name. It's I think it's sort of me insulting them in a way by not acknowledging their name, but at the same time I just don't care.
It was like Kushlicker or something.
I
like
don't
that.
know, whatever.
You're not
the
there.
name is. I just respond to Garu talking in his sleep because I can hear it from across the.
I get your stone shaped into
had
the
to.
ground. But
I had to mess with the DM.
I don't understand.
What part you don't understand?
Okay, I remember hearing a voice about going there. I mean, I wanted to go there myself to actually see what happened. But like the closer I kept getting, it was just like the more tired I got. And I thought I just fell asleep.
Sadly not. The others almost died, actually. I was this close to dying, but not really. I never kissed the ground this day.
And she just kind of stands there with her head down, almost like an adult getting onto a child, and just, I'm sorry,
It's not your fault.
but I was the one who did it, though. It came from me.
There's a big technically in there. It's like I've never seen you display any of those powers, and I don't think you're like a spectral dragon unless you are, and you're keeping things away from us. Are you?
No,
No, exactly.
I don't know.
So I have this whole thing where we might, I don't know. I don't even know how this works. It's like spirits and shit. I hate spirits and shit. We might have to see if we can split your spirit.
What?
Yeah, whatever is attached to you is not good. It's like whatever they worship, and she nods her head to the sleeping lizard people. What they used to worship is now attached to you.
Bush chicker.
Yeah, that thing.
You saying that?
Yeah, he called himself that. Like I literally heard that name out of its mouth, or your mouth.
So you're saying that's a part of me that he is.
Apparently. I mean, he was a green dragon from the looks of it, and points at the scales. Those are kind of green.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna go catch something. I'll be back.
You think that's a wise idea?
I don't know.
There was a dragon afterwards who blew up probably something, so I don't know how okay it is out there.
I don't. I'll just. She just kind of turns around and goes, kind of like just sits in a corner, but there's no corner. It's kind of round shape, so she just sits at an angle and just faces the wall and just kind of sits there. And then as a little time has gone by, I would say everybody besides Mogek, because he's sleeping hard, everybody wakes up. Everybody slowly, one at a time, just kind of wakes to their natural selves.
Sup, losers, wake up! Just shake their hats and
So is she alright?
she's dead.
She's
Just
still
kidding. Kidding.
kidding.
No, I didn't kill him. What, do you want it to be dead?
No.
I look at
I'm just-
Garbo. He's a murder hobo. It's a murder hobo.
Yeah. I mean, he
not a
did
mur-
also want to kill his sister. So.
He's a murder hobo.
Yeah.
I'm not a
You
You
murder
wanna kill
hobo.
her, don't you?
Can you make a pin for him?
No.
That's a murder hobo.
You think that she's still bush tickler and want to kill her, don't you?
Bush stick.
Bush tickler. No, I did not want to.
Do you even know what a bush tickler is?
That's what his name was, wasn't it?
No.
What's
No.
his
Something
name?
something with a V. Or something. I don't know. There's some ticker in there.
Bush tickler. I still. Next time he pops up, it's Bush tickler.
You're a little dirty kobold, you are.
I think Hardy muted himself to complain about us.
I'm just not using the words out loud. I'm telling myself what's going to happen.
Oh my
This
god.
dragon's gonna kill us.
The Cobalt's the first one that's gonna die.
I mean, he's always the first one that's gonna die.
Usually, he does like purposely step out of things that could save his life for no reason at all.
I don't know what
Mm.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like that was
You guys-
told to me to not do that.
They did. It was.
Was
So
it?
Yep.
yeah,
I don't think so.
I
But,
didn't have any bonus actions that turn, so I yelled.
well, I have bad memory.
It's okay.
I feel like that's bad hearing, not memory.
What?
Oh.
I think yeah,
Hearing.
exactly. He just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's the plan exactly? Are we?
I don't know how we do it, or if we even can do it. But like she has grown more skills after this whole thing. But we have to get rid
Like
of.
a rash?
No, not like a rash. More skills have grown on her.
Like scales.
Like an STD.
Yeah.
No, not like an STD.
No, no, but okay.
Like
so
you do. Like is everything like focused? Like are you in that fine age where everything is focused around the genitalia?
Yes.
no, more of or is it possible that it's trying to take her over?
Yeah, I very much think so.
Okay.
So in some way, I don't know, maybe what's her name? Ula, that's her name. Can help us, like, I don't know, splice the souls. I don't know if that's even a thing. Because we need to get rid of the fucker.
Splice the souls.
You know, split. Like, you know, you have like two strings,
Yes.
and then you like.
Yes, but are we sure if we do try that, that doesn't kill her though?
Is there even really a way to do that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is there a way to do that?
Does anybody have the spell banishment?
I mean, I do.
We could
But,
try
but then we
that.
need. But then we need to
That's-
figure out.
that's-
The problem is like if you like the thing is like that's like added creature, but like that will just banish Lucy, which is not what we
Yeah.
want.
Lucy, are you cool with it?
No, she's over there in the tent.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh.
know. I thought she'd behind you.
She's kind of sad because she thinks she almost killed all of us.
She did.
No, it wasn't her. It was the thing. It turned into a fucking dragon and shit.
Yeah,
let's-
but, like it was her.
I mean, that's technicalities.
She was being possessed technically, so
It's
wouldn't
like
that-
it's like in a technicality, yes, but people always take the technicality and go like, "Oh, but I did it." It's like, no, you didn't. It's like, did you choose to do it? No. And if the answer is no, I did not choose to do this, you didn't do it. But anyway, maybe like Ula knows some ancient fucking snake lizard people ritual that like can draw the fucking ticker out of her.
do we have to? Should we probably? I don't want to say it, but maybe make it to where she doesn't possibly get possessed by it, and it tries to kill us again.
That's what you all talking about trying to do. Like we need to
Yes,
get rid
but
of.
I mean, like, I assume when we do this ritual, it might not like the idea of being like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, you're
Yeah,
done."
but that's why
not-
that's why then we banish it.
Do you think this thing's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
Maybe a celestial. Big maybe.
I feel like elemental
Or-
would also be a maybe.
Yeah, or yeah.
Actually,
Well, then-
Could we tell what creature it was? Like what class when it came out?
Is it,
A
is it
dragon.
dragon?
Dragon.
Like would we have known?
Uh,
No. Would we have been able to tell?
I mean,
There's a great spell for that. It's called Detect Good and Evil.
it's more of like the fact that you saw a representation of a dragonborn and then a dragon. It at this point in time, without knowing much of what this is, you can really just assume that it's like a spirit of a dragon, and that was itself almost manifesting with the energy that that Lucy's able to produce now. So think of it like the more she's able to level up, it's like the more energy it has to try to manifest itself.
Like an avatar or more like just a spirit?
Think of it avatar, almost like an avatar state.
Okay. Sorry. I know that
No,
was-
no, no, it's like a good representation. It's you just see because again, it was like you saw her, but she was surrounded in this illusion of this other thing. And so, like, yeah, a good representation would be like an avatar state.
Like a stand. Oh.
Well, no, a stand is like two separate things.
So what you're telling me that we had to kill her in her avatar state, so like chain lightning, like lightning bolted her to her back, like. Kacha!
Yeah.
Child abuse.
And then we like or we need to get
I
one
was
of
just like 20.
or we need to get one of those dragon turtles to like energy bend her. Shit. No,
Why
but I
don't we
mean
take it
maybe
to a dragon?
I don't trust any of the fucking dragons.
You should
I
trust
don't
one,
understand
right?
why.
No,
Not Paragon?
no.
I
Like,
thought you guys were,
the thing is with dragons. No, I don't know
Oh.
where people keep getting this idea from. But not all the dragons are like they're even more selfish than I am, which is like a feat.
That's pretty impressive. But we can't assume that we're gonna figure this out on our own, though. That's the
Yeah, but
problem.
that's why I said we need to
gotta-
talk to Ulan. Like she's all with this fucking ticker.
Are
thing
we
and then
even
fucking
sure
stuff.
that she knows how to do this? We're assuming a lot from her that she's able to do something
No,
like
we
that.
can
just
ask.
because
I'm
she
telling her
prays to-
we can ask.
And if she doesn't know how to do this, then what?
Then she does. Then we wing it. It's like I don't know. We fucking pull her
That's
spirit
the
out of.
problem. We
put
can't
a
keep
spirit
pulling
out of
shit
her
out of our
body.
ass. Eventually, we're gonna hit intestines.
Yeah, I mean, I
Garbu?
saw your intestines sort of kind of lying on the ground, but then I shoved them back up your ass again.
Hell yeah.
Multiple times, even already at this point.
Garbu, could you maybe like call your dragon daddy and see? Like ask him?
Maybe a
Call
mommy?
Dragon Daddy.
I don't
Are you
know.
talking about
Not-
Paragon or are you talking about the Platinum Dragon?
No,
The
you
platinum
Platinum.
dragon.
Confused. 'Cause
actually
you
like
okay. I was gonna say because you mentioned
Paragon's a-
Paragon and then you said to call Dragon Daddy.
yeah,
Two
but
separate
she's
not-
not.
conversations.
She's not a.
Okay.
Never mind.
Did you think Paragon was a guy?
No,
No.
I said she's not even a dragon daddy. That's not even accurate. It would.
No,
Never
his
mind.
dragon daddy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand now. You meant the Platinum Dragon.
That's what I
I was
said.
just a little confused. I
like
get
word
it
for
now.
word.
Okay.
Word for word.
I
Bar
mean,
for
I can
bar.
go say a prayer and see if he knows anything about this.
How about this?
I
And
can
then I'll
also try
I'll-
asking a question.
let me cast my thing before you walk away, you nerd. Oh no, I froze.
Oh yeah, I also I should like busy that. Oh yeah, side note, I think the fucking spoopy mind control dragon blew something up nearby.
Does anyone have incense?
Wait. What?
Yeah, probably. Like I think I
check the
saw
bag of
some.
holding.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait, like
incense in
we're
the
just
bag of
we are gonna
holding.
ignore that. Okay,
I don't know. Check
thumbs
it.
up.
I. No, we're not. No.
Okay, I'm just gonna go
Hanzu.
do something else.
No. Wait.
I don't see any
Hanzu
incense.
was. Oh.
I'll
I
give
have
you
no incense.
the one you want. Whatever one you want.
Ouch.
Garbo.
I think wisdom. I don't know.
Okay. You're getting.
But I need
the-
incense.
I don't have incense.
Do you think
Can't you
Ula
just
has
m-
incense?
Probably.
No, I don't
She
have
likes.
incense.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want like a guaranteed answer, I can try this thing where
What's
I
this?
need incense.
What's this thing?
I need incense for it.
You don't need
okay?
incense
what's
because
it
you have a
called?
fucking spell. You have a thingy like a fucking focus or holy symbol replaces fucking spell components
Okay,
that
I
aren't
still need-
material cost.
unless they're consumable, then it
Unless they're
doesn't replace
consumable.
them.
Yeah, but are they?
Which
Does
the
it
Is
specifically state
Is it?
a
Is it?
value?
It does specifically state that it's consumed.
Yeah, but does it
Oh,
say that
crap.
does it say that it has a monetary value on it?
Yes,
Yeah, then you need to have the monetary value worth of incense.
and other material. It says it has to be together.
It's only monetary value that you need. Everything else gets reset with, or gets. It's because of fucking. Never mind. I'm not gonna explain D&D bullshit out of character right now.
I mean, if the DM's okay with me just spending the money side on it, and I don't have to go to a store and buy incense specifically,
Incense is great. I love it.
but
Oh. Okay.
that'd be up to the DM's discretion.
Could
Let's
always.
go ask. You know what? Let's go ask the fucking Ula. We have to ask her 2 fucking things now. Let's go ask her.
Technically, if I use 1 gold piece worth of incense and then
I'm gonna be
24
like, Ula, where the
gold
fuck
piece
are you?
worth of something else.
I
it
just
could
shout
work
that
as well.
randomly.
She you can hear her reply as she's just like slightly outside of town, like gathering herbs and whatnot. Or outside of the village.
Oh, I'm like, we have things to do. Questions to ask. Come here.
Yeah.
Then we
Kinda.
go to her. Oh,
Puts what she got in like this little casket, and she just leaves it and walks over. What is it that I can help with? Everything okay?
I point at Gar, but he needs incense if you have it.
Like, I technically can be any amount of incense, even if it's only like a copper worth. I just have to have something worth the rest of the amount to compensate for that. But it has to be incense and something else.
Why don't you just go out in the woods and like crunch up some pine needles?
I
don't think that would count as an incense.
I can
by definition.
I can help create some, yeah.
There you go.
I
That's
don't
one part
are
done.
they like specific, or do you need
No, any.
Any
Any.
incense.
Okay, yeah,
And then I can worry about creating something worth 25 gold pieces that I can put together with the incense.
we were taught, especially as chief and healers, to make incense naturally here, so
See, that one problem solved. Other problem solved. Other problem that we need to get solved. So this whole
really
thingy,
might be
this
tougher.
fuck off. This whole ticker thing, right? What's his name? How many rituals and stuff did you have related to this guardian deity, aka asshole, who also almost killed us?
I assume you're asking about when it involved Lucy.
Yeah, because we need to get him out of her and get him the fuck out of here.
Do you know how to do something like that?
Or to call forth him so we can banish his spirit.
I honestly wouldn't know.
Fuck me.
This is just shock to me that he's within her, especially this angry and what's troubled?
Vengeful.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to take a lot of rethinking on my part about where do we lie in this, but we was only hoping for him to save her.
I mean, technically he did.
And
but in reality, he simply just took a vessel.
But we've never experienced or seen anything like what was described to me.
Well, which maybe is because I don't think anyone who's not been one of your kind has been exposed to him in that sense.
Should we also make the try? Is there any connections between Hanzu and?
No, that's a different kind of. That was different kind of magic shit. That was poopy shit.
No, I'm not that kind of connection, but more of the connection of right after that. Then you said that Hanzu showed up.
I mean, he's sort of like probably in the direction of where we were before. I think he fucked some shit up, maybe because he was trying to look for the dragon, then realized, oh, he's not here. He got fucking dicked, and then he was upset. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what the dragon. Like, no one knows what the dragon wants.
True. It seems really unusual that it showed up randomly there, of all places, after we left.
I mean, I think the random part's probably not so random. It showed up there for a reason. We just don't know the reason.
For now, yeah. What? Just gotta. Guess we gotta figure out what that reason is then.
I mean, I have to go check out, see what the fuck he blew up, because it was kind of like it sounded like something had blown up. I mean, we could also always attempt to call for the spirit out of Lucy. I don't know how exactly, but we might, don't know. And then all of us maybe try to
That
separate it. That's cool
that's
as fuck.
that's a bad idea.
You're a bad idea. Now let's go fucking do it.
No, but what happened last time? 3 of us almost died. You almost fell over. You were
Yeah, well,
exhausted afterwards.
I'm fine.
I don't even need to insight check that. That's bullshit.
No, I'm fine. Like, I'm always fine. Sometimes I'm less fine.
You very much less fine in that one situation.
No, I'm pretty fucking cool. I'm not the one person who fucking kissed the ground for the 50th time.
I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm saying maybe we should exercise some caution before we bring out the spirit that almost killed four out of 5 of us.
But like, he got fucking bullied yesterday. Do you think he has the power now to go and bully us again? No, I don't think so.
Do you really want to test it and see if he
Yeah.
does or does not? I don't think I want to
Yeah,
test it if
I
he
do.
does.
I do
do
actually. Like what? Are we gonna sit there and wait for like another fucking X amount of time, and then oh look, I'm powerful again. I fucking sucked up some fucking magic juju, and now I'm fucking strong again. And then we have to fight it again
Magic
at full
juju.
strength. Yeah.
Magic juju.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck it sucks up. But, if it sucks up life
Oh,
energy, ambient
yeah, well,
energy, the magic juju.
You're asking me like I would know. I don't know.
I mean, you're like being
I
all
can't-
fucking sassy about it, but I just want to go fuck shit up.
No, I'm just saying maybe we try and figure out something
Hello,
that
Garu.
Garbu just 2 feet tall slowly raises his hand until it's invisible range. I may have a solution to the precaution, but I still need to know the like creature type, whether it be like an elemental or celestial.
I mean,
that would be great.
Dragonkin? Eh.
Maybe it's an aberration,
You're an
possibly.
It's like a
Aberration.
ghosty.
Well, at least mothers on her bread. Just kidding. I'm being sassy. Let's leave her being sassy because I can.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it. So I drank too much sassy tea this morning.
I can tell.
Was it spiked?
No, it's always spiked. That's why it's sassy tea.
With extra sat.
Yeah. But like, why does the creature type matter? What are you trying to do?
Well, that one I could do magic circle for. So if we drew it out, it would be stuck.
I mean, I think like regardless after it got beaten up yesterday, I don't think it's gonna be that strong. If it's
I mean, we got
Ye-
beaten up yesterday, and we're at full strength now. So who knows?
yeah, but that's because there's never mind. Yeah, that's because we're the extreme magic juju suckers. But I mean, like we can't just let it be, or can we? Yeah, I mean, technically we
Well,
can. We can just literally
We
go like,
can,
"Fuck
but
this
that's
shit,"
not a
and
good
we leave.
idea. Yeah, no. I say yes. I'm saying it's not a good idea just to let it be, but we got to figure out something before.
I mean, the thing
something
is,
about
like,
it,
here, right? We're doing something where there's no plan, there's no like manual, like the guards have, right? Where it's like, when this happens, do this. When a person gets upset, he like restrain him in this way. Like, this is like magic fucking weird ass shit, and we just have to do some weird ass shit to, you know.
Yes, but I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm just saying it's a very bad idea to just decide to, all right, let's just stick our arm in this bear trap and see what happens. It might not trigger the trap, or it might just rip our arms off.
Oh, but what if the bear trap yesterday already triggered? Fucking bit of our, almost tried to bite off our leg, but then we disassembled it, and now when it's broken, we can try to like get rid of it.
The problem with this bear trap is, yes, we disassembled it, but it's like repairing itself.
Yeah, and the longer we wait, the more it is get back to full bear trap.
I lost this analogy like 2 bear traps ago.
Two
Yeah.
bear traps ago.
I love how we're like arguing in front of Ula. She's just like, there's so many probably words flying by that she's like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
half
there's
what they're
there's
saying.
most of it where like she's not understanding because again, while she can speak a little bit better common, it's still broken here and there.
It goes from common to elvish to sylvan. I'll just say that. Just to make it more confusing.
I mean, probably like she will understand the Sylvan in some way. I don't know why. No, just kidding. She won't. Anyway. Yes.
Gotta make that language
Garber
useful.
thinks. I mean, like, are we gonna ask Dragon Daddy or not?
I mean, if Ula makes the incense and I go make something worth a little bit, maybe to get the value up to 25, then yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can go
I can ask-
ahead and do that now.
Wait, do we want to
can
go
ask-
look at? Do we want to? While she's busy doing that, should we go check out the fucking other thing and place and see what the dragon did?
The
So, yeah.
explosion place that you mentioned?
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, if that's a good idea, sure.
I mean, it's more like a check, like whilst we're waiting, check it box, you know. Yes,
Should
no,
we
maybe.
Possibly, I'd say yes, but let's maybe have Luro stay with Lucy then. So he's not
Hey,
out of
Luro,
harm's way.
how are you doing today?
I'm just worried for Lucy. She seems really
How about
sad.
you go play some games with her? She probably would like that.
I can go do that. And then he brings out like the cat and he's like, "Can't we, Mr. Tickles?" Like uses his finger to like nod his head. It's like, "Yes, good choice." And then just walks away into the hut.
That's not Mr. Tickles. That's Mr. Rash.
I really
Scratch.
wish that I was a sorcerer, because I would have wasted a sorcery spell to subtle spell, like thaumaturgy or something, and just have the cat say, yes.
I mean,
How-
give me,
His-
give me,
Deep voice,
His eyes
deep
get a
voice
little
too.
bit wide and
Yes.
he's like, "I'm
I wish I
listening."
was a sorcerer.
Oh no, this is like fucking
Let's-
like the
Let's
fucking
give her playtime.
turtle with a fucking axe in his head vibes. Where I did the same exact thing. The axe talking to you, and he's like, "Yes, axe talk to me."
I can
The
hear
turtle
you.
was all for the murder, and the
That
axe was just
literally, I
encouraging
love
it.
it that with that we literally tilted Hemo so far with the fucking face of the planet. Like that's.
He started having me roll stealth checks every foot I moved.
And you just
That was-
fucking beat it every time because
That is.
fuck you.
Oh
great.
my god.
So,
That's great. Anyway,
so you guys head to the ruins.
I'm just like, hey, I got this new cool trick, guys, and I just turn myself into eagle, and then I do eagle devil horns.
Cool. At some point, I need to spend an hour making something. But until then,
Let's fly. And I have both of them climb on me, and I grab Aid because Aid doesn't see where I am exactly, and I grab Aid in my claw, and I'm like, haha.
would
fly
it be
off
easy
to-
to do that, or just have Eighth ride on you, and then one of
Both.
us in each claw?
You can, like the eagle just looks at you and does like a sort of eagle shrug with like the wings, like.
I don't know how weight distribution asks. That's why I was asking.
One eagle thumbs up.
Okay.
Well, as you guys
Talent.
get aboard the Elise Skull, take to the skies.
Hey, it's Puppy
Um,
here,
You three,
What do I
besides
see with my elephant, with my celestial eyes?
well, besides you, Ayed,
Nothing.
everybody else can make perception checks for me.
Woo! Yeah.
I have advantage on this crap because I'm an eagle. Let's go with the. And I keep my mental stats because I'm a transformed eagle with by druid shape instead of polymorph. Haha.
Whoa! Look at that, the big shot.
I still roll shit. Oh wait, I need to roll my d20 for today. Are we positive? Hey, we're positive.
Gonna use it.
Hell yeah. 23.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. Shit.
You notice pretty quickly. So first off, as you guys take to the sky, it's a lot quicker than traveling on foot, because again, it took, if you guys walked, maybe an hour. If it, like when you guys ran, about 45-30 minutes. As you guys take to the sky, you can see there's a few places that looks like a fire happened throughout the night in some areas. It looked like it didn't go like a wildfire. It didn't spread. But there's just some areas that are constantly smoking. And then you can see a little bit of a bigger clearing to where like that's where the ruins is. At least you notice that some of this looks like possibly a symbol, but you're too low to like really make out what it could be. You just kind of get that vibe of like where everything is at, and you can see a little bit of openings, almost like an opening, and then like where it ends is like a little bit of a smoldering of smoke going here and there. So
Oh boy, oh boy. So I can't talk, but I can fucking, I don't know, I just squawk when I can, and I would just like literally go up, and I'll just see how high I need to go before I can look down and see what it is.
you make out, it looks like there's a couple of lines, almost like rain, if you will. And then where the center of where the ruins is, you notice there's another line slightly a little bit bigger, but it kind of gets smaller in terms of from top to bottom. It looks like a very rough but understandable of like a lightning bolt.
Here at least, like at least things, and but the eagle says like just squawks, but at least like motherfuckers. Hate it. Hate when I'm wrong. I look down at it and I'm like, okay, and then I just fly back, and I don't know. I guess I just circle it a bit. I don't know if the others want to look down at this point. Who are sitting on my back if they want, to, but
If you're in referencing like to the ruins, it looks definitely more like ruins than what it did before. Like before, it looked like, well, yes, there's like half buildings here and there. There's just almost scattered stones. If there's like 5 what looked to be like used to be houses in this little section, there might be like half of one, and all the rest are just scattered. So probably with a little bit extra time, it won't even look like it was ruins at all. Just part of a natural formation of the woods.
okay, I will just turn down and fly back and drop everyone off and turn back to myself again.
What you guys see? Anything?
Yeah, a lightning bolt. Like literally, there was a mark created that looked like a lightning bolt. So it seems everything was connected. Fuck.
Shit.
So how about we get rid of this fucking thing that's inside of her, so that the fucking thunder, whatever the fuck this thing is, doesn't get a fucking agent extra. Although we might kill Lucy, which sucks, and I don't want that. But also, fuck that thing.
Should we try to figure out an alternative, or
I mean, what's the I don't know. What's the alternative? Like keep her locked up in a basement forever?
yeah, well, I mean, the alternative is see if we can find a solution without killing her.
Yeah, that's what I said. But like, we need to get rid of the spirit in some fucking way.
As
Maybe
you guys
fucking
are having the
Dragon Daddy
conversation,
knows.
Ula comes up with like a basket of some herbs and twigs here and there, and Garabu, here's the ingredients for the incense. Do I need to get them prepared for you, or is just the ingredients themselves?
I think in theory, the ingredients could be enough.
Okay, well, I can help if need be, if we need to get them made and together, or if it works that way, then that would be great. Whichever I can
This is-
try to do to help.
This is all of the ingredients?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, hey, Terrence, can I have some of the scrap metal from the bag of holding?
I don't think we have very much left, but yeah, you can have it. It's yours. Like, you don't have to ask for your stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll walk over, reach into the bag, and pull out some of the scrap metal.
We have 100. There's actually quite a bit. Never mind.
Yeah, I bought more of
forgot.
it, I believe. I think I replenished it one of the times we were in town. How much weight-wise do you think I would need to produce something like a censure? What's the wording? Like the like box thing that you put the incense in normally to burn it. I think it's called a sensor. I can't English right now.
We can come up with some bullshit thing.
10 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah, sensor. It's an instance burner.
Oh, it's a sensor.
You have a catalytic turnable or chin sensor designed for swing.
10 pounds sound good?
Sure.
Okay. Take out 10 pounds of it. It's half as much as I weigh almost.
Yeah, say 5.
5?
Say 5.
Let me change it back.
I wouldn't think it needs to be super big. Or...
So what kind of question can you
That's
ask Dragon Daddy?
Okay, and then I'll spend the hour with the ingredients and the 5 pounds and try and make a cincture that's full of incense. That's in total worth 25 gold.
Okay. Easy enough.
So I'll mark that off as you
Hey,
all
Clarence,
watch
you got
me.
you got some oil? Need to polish the arm.
By the way, we're on day 14, correct?
I thought 13. Am
yeah.
I wrong?
I thought it was 13 because that's my lucky number.
Okay, then that's what it is.
Oh yeah, it is 13.
The only reason
it
I
is.
remember.
Last session we started on day 12, and then I think we only slept once, which was at the very end of the session.
Yeah.
Correct,
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check.
Correct.
Sorry to interrupt.
But yeah, I'll have the cincture crafted, and I'll be like, okay, what question do I need to ask?
What questions can you ask?
What do you mean?
Yes.
What kind of
Is
type
it a yes and
question?
is it a yes or no kind of question, or is it something that it would actually give you the answer to?
I ask like a single question, and I can it could be like just a phrase or a rhyme or something. I don't know. I have only done this like once before, I think, if that. Also, now that I know what ingredients go into incense, I think I could just craft that with as long as I have random metal now, because of my hour-long thing being able to craft anything as long as it contains metal. But yeah. I mean, I can ask any single question. I mean, I can ask more than one question. I just need to be prepared.
It's not that. It's more of like the answer gives, or your Dragon Daddy gives you.
It's not a yes/no question.
Okay. All right. That was what I was worried about. If we had to single out a question to where
No,
if
it's not a yes/no.
okay.
It's
All right.
It can be like any question that has to do with a goal or an event or some sort of activity that's going to happen within 7 days.
We want to get rid of this freaking dragon spirit thing.
Within 7
The-
days.
We want to try.
Uh,
You said the sooner the better, right?
Do we want
It's
to do
weird
this in
that
7
it's
days?
7 days when a week's 10 days long in this world.
can we like as it's more like can the dragon like I mean the problem is like you need to be very specific I suppose to get a specific answer.
Yeah. So we gotta figure out what kind of question we're gonna ask them.
I mean, like the thing is that we're most interested, like most, I don't know, pressing is like if we try to, in some way, pull out the spirit and separate it, would it kill Lucy? I suppose, but that's like a thing that you can answer with a yes or no, and it feels like that's a bit of a waste for the spell, I suppose.
We could ask how to do it specifically without letting her die.
Well, the problem would be if it tells us how to do it, are we able to do it? That's the only thing. Like it might be. It's like one of those things where it's like, hey, you can do this. It's just maybe none of us are able to do that though. If that makes sense.
I mean, maybe we can do it all together. I don't know. It's like one of us
Yeah.
manifests the spirit out, and then the others figure out where the separation is, and then the last people
What
are.
are the ideals of your god, Garbu? Like, what is he known for?
Goodness.
Is it like strength or virtue, or like what is it?
Virtue.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
But damn, would I know what? Would I know what like what temperament the god has?
Make
lawful
a
good, is that
religion
what
check.
You're asking?
Okay.
Okay, so what I trying to like play on the dragons ideal.
25.
So,
Dang.
especially with dragons around now, there is no person to have at least not heard of. Just like of any of the gods, there's not really anybody who hasn't heard of either Bahamut or Tiamat as both the god of justice and creation and the chaos and destruction. Bahamut, or not Bahamut, but Bahamut is, you know, not just like justice and creation, but like there to signify courage, to do what's right, and most of ideologies that the what are they, like the metal like dragons?
Metallic.
Yeah, metallic. The metallic dragons. So most of them usually tend to try to inherit and follow some sort of ideology of what Bahamut would prefer. And again, most, not all.
And since this dragon is a green dragon, that's like anti-Bahamut shit.
Yeah.
Anti-Bahamut.
I mean, Bahamut would be like, I don't think Bahamut is very pleased with a fucking dragon being mind controlled and doing shit, and then this dragon apparently being in league with said dragon. So maybe Bahamut would be willing to help us get rid of, like, take a pawn of the playing field, if that makes sense.
Do we know they're in league?
Yeah, because it, like, literally the motherfucker yesterday said something Thunder King, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I saw literally a fucking big ass mark of a fucking lightning bolt. 1 + 1 = fucking 2 in my head.
Makes sense.
Or storm, or whatever he said, like storm, lightning, whatever, like in that realm. And then suddenly, like, literally, as we have defeated the thing, during the same night, after we defeated said creature who's like, I swear fealty to blah blah blah, and we're gonna do crazy shit. Then that dragon shows up, creates a fucking mark in the ground.
Do we know it was that dragon specifically, or could it be another
Yeah.
lightning dragon?
No,
I
it
don't know
didn't
any
create.
other dragon.
It wasn't lightning. It made the mark. It was burnt into the
Made the
ground.
mark.
But like, we know that mark is associated with the other dragon.
The only
For a
thing for Elise, the only thing she could go off on was the sound of remembering what Hansu sounds like when it attacked the boats. Its roar. All the dragons have a little bit of a different types of roars. It sounded like that's, flashbacks. Like, oh shit, like that's him fucking coming
We
over.
heard it a lot. We heard it a lot because like the fucking entire fleet got. Blah, blah, blah.
But it's not like she saw it.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but like, I mean, like It's like this, like as Abe was trying to say, random. There's no fucking random in this shit. This is all, connected. And I was proven wrong thinking it wasn't, but it is. So I think maybe you should ask your fucking Dragon Daddy. Like, just ask your Dragon Daddy straight up. Can we do it and how?
Okay.
I feel like if he actually says, Dragon Daddy, how do I do this?
You can tell him that I called him Daddy.
I mean, I
That
could
helps.
also just get someone who works under him, like an angel of
No,
his.
we
if
go
that's
straight to the
thing.
fucking boss.
No,
You go
what I'm
straight to the
saying is, like,
manager.
I don't determine that. That's just a thing that could happen.
Well,
I
maybe
could
one of
get
his
in contact
fucking
with him or like a
dragon
servant of his.
angels will show up and fuck shit up for us.
What is even
Okay.
a dragon angel gonna look?
It's like a fucking
That-
dragon with
That
extra
probably
wings.
won't happen for at least 2 more levels, and even then it'll be rare.
I mean, just roll bad enough, I suppose, or good enough. Now you look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I mean, this clearly is an agent that opposes what Bahamut's interests are,
Yeah.
right?
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I mean, I would like to most definitely keep Lucy alive, but we also can't let her live like this. That's the main thing. We can't let her live like this, where she's essentially a vessel for a thing of destruction.
So I'm
Even
asking
if
if this thing can be unlinked and how.
without killing
if-
Lucy.
If
Preferably,
Bush,
like.
bush tickler, bush.
Look at Ula. What the fuck is the thing called again?
Bush tickler?
Bush
I feel like this thing is
ticker.
Bush
Like,
sticker.
Bush ticker.
bush ticker.
If-
Bush
If
ticker.
bush
you
ticker
guys are killing me.
can be separated from Lucy and how.
Yeah, the ticker.
Okay. That's all I'm asking. Nothing else.
I mean,
I love that he
Okay.
opposes it in general. This is
Yeah.
how you say it, you idiots.
oh, I'm calling it ticker anyway. The ticker. The ticker.
Bush tickler?
I mean, I think Garby wants to have his bush tickled.
Tickle, tickle.
I don't have.
That's what
Um,
you say now. Just wait until you grow into a real boy.
I swear.
Let me kill him and then I'll reincarnate him into a real boy, and then you'll know what it's like to have a bush.
Roll on the table, gets Dragonborn.
Fuck.
Gotta do it again.
Oh, again. We gotta try again.
Stabs him again.
Gets lizard folk.
I mean, the thing is, like, the more we keep asking, the more random shit we're gonna get back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I just ask how to unlink Bush Ticker and Lucy?
Without
Yeah.
killing her.
Preferably.
I wonder if the specifics there could hurt us.
I mean, I think there's gonna be a risk involved in it regardless. Like, not to be like a Debbie Downer on the show, but I mean, they have been linked for how long was it again? 12 years, something like that.
Give or take.
So, and like she was really young when it happened, or like she was a baby. So it's like the chance of their spirits being super intertwined is extremely fucking high.
Because again, going off of this story that you guys know, she was extremely close to death, and then was revitalized pretty much. So
That said, I
How do
could
we know
resurrect. We
even-
could. I could resurrect her. Or not resurrect, but I
Okay.
could revive her if she dies. If we manage to sever the link.
Like a zombie.
No,
Nice.
not like your shit. Like actual.
Okay, listen. They have feelings too, even when they're zombies.
Yeah,
Do
they had
they?
feelings as well before you killed them.
No, they don't.
You tell
They're
yourself that.
they're
I don't
You
think
tell
they're
that's how that
soulless.
works.
No, they're soulless husks that I.
Just wait a few seconds. Let's ask the dragon the thing.
Yeah.
Let's refrain from calling him Dragon Daddy. Let's call him Grandfather.
Yeah, no,
Grandfather
that'd be
Dragon.
stupid.
Grandfather
I don't
Dragon.
wanna
Does that
be
work?
slighted.
Grant.
I was just gonna call him
Granddaddy.
Platinum Dragon.
Platinum Daddy.
Platinum debt. Wow. Wow.
I'm not a platinum
Now,
That's a rich.
imagine
That's
him like,
a
having like a fucking like pimp hat, like fucking cane.
Yeah, dude.
Platinum
He's got the
Daddy.
fur coat on,
Yeah.
bro. Like cup. Hey.
Platinum Daddy.
hey, that asshole Tiamat
I'd ask
stole.
Smart, my friend.
I
Okay.
look
All
up.
three
I
of
look
us
up.
died.
Oh.
I look up in Clara's book of like holy things. I see a picture of Bahamut exactly looking like that. I'm like, look.
Damn it. Now I hate being blind. That's the worst part now. Not
Exactly.
being able to see that.
Well, what an absolute G.
So I'm asked if we can unlink Bush Ticker and Lucy without killing her. I'm not asking if. I'm asking how we can unlink Bush Ticker and Lucy without killing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mess this
Everybody
up.
clear on it?
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
mess this up.
I
No
feel like
pressure.
we're stressing Garbu out just with
He
this.
has enhanced ability. I don't know what else you want me
Guidance.
to do. Like,
You cast that on me like 2 hours ago after before we flew.
oh
The-
my
the-
god.
The
I gotta
flying
do
took-
it again.
Just do it again. Fuck it. I mean, only and the flying only took like 2 minutes. You bastard.
That was the fastest 2 minutes ever. Didn't even
Yeah,
get
how
popcorn
long
either.
did we fly for to fly to the other village?
Yeah,
and
we
then
just
fly
cast it
back?
again. We'll cast everything again. Let's just fucking go.
It lasts an
Yes.
hour.
I clap you in the head.
Yeah,
for
last-
guidance. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll cast divination with a somewhat confused expression on my face. Because it doesn't need me to roll anything. I'll just be like,
Oh, if it doesn't, I'm not doing
Platinum
anything, bro.
Dragon. It's too
I'm
late.
not g-
It's too late.
Fine, I'll double cast it. What do you want it on?
Do
what-
the persuasion thing, charisma,
Yeah, we'll do
Uh,
charisma. There you go.
and I give him I slap him in the head with guidance.
Platinum Dragon.
And I
How
slap
can
him
we
with presence
unlink
hesitation.
the dragon bush ticker from our friend Lucy without killing her?
Say
As I
thank you.
hold up this sensor
say thank
that's
you.
burning.
Yes, thank you as well.
Say thank you. as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Dude.
I go over to his hammer and say thank you.
I guess
I
sharp person
just
say
look at
thank
the
you.
sensor that I was currently holding, like, okay.
Get them.
Um,
Oh,
We all say thank you in the hammer.
yes, thank you.
it's
Ula, come
almost
here, say thank you too.
as the wind blows through the grove, and you kind of focus and trying to listen, and you hear what sounds like a whisper to you, as it says, yes, but not by your means. One of good, neutral, or one of light, neutral, and dark could potentially succeed.
Was that it?
That was it.
What do you say?
I think so. Thank you.
So what is the answer? Is it get fucked losers?
It's not by our means. It would need to be by one of light, neutral, and dark.
The what?
Light,
One of
neutral,
light.
and dark. It's not in our means, but one
At
of
the
light,
same time?
neutral, and dark. They could succeed, I guess. One of light, neutral, and dark could succeed.
Oh, how
does
many
it mean by-
dragons or dragonkin did you need to do the ceremony when the lady said that?
She said 3.
Oh, weird.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
What
I don't get
dragon is
what
what
you're
what
picking- I don't pick up what you're putting down.
what like which
So
dragon would be the
it'd be
light
one
dragon?
one follower. Wouldn't technically Garbu be light?
Ah,
and then
motherfuckers! I hate those people. I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
Fuck.
I will fucking personally end their lives before all of this shit.
Oh, are you talking about
just
the voice
saying.
and her friend?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Oh,
But like Garbo is not
okay.
light. He's about as fucking light as a fucking baked cookie.
A baked cook. Oh.
A bird cookie, sorry, not a baked, a bird cookie.
I don't know.
A
I'm pretty
baked
light up
cookie.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're light on the
Yes.
inside, on the outside you're fucking burnt.
Oh, maybe I'm dark then.
What, you're telling me that the fucking clearly evil guy who has like a fucking sword of fucking destruction is like, oh, he's the good guy.
To be fair, by normal definitions, I think he would be the neutral in that position.
But is she what,
Would be the
telling me
light.
she's the good one?
No,
But
I'm
she
saying
be
that
the neutral one.
She follows Tiamat, so Tiamat is a dragon of the
I hate all
chromatic
this.
spectrum, which
I hate all
typically
this. I don't wanna entertain those bastards.
We might not have a choice.
So is
We
she like
do.
a crystal dragon?
What's a crystal dragon?
I
Aren't
don't.
there like 3 types?
Sounds very fragile and easily breakable.
No, you guys do know
Yeah,
that
that or a home decoration.
there's some
We've
of,
met
like,
one.
Paragon
I
is
know, I'm
Paragon
just being
is
an idiot.
one.
Yeah.
No, Paragon's
met two.
Emerald.
Gem
The
boy.
the
Girl.
one at the
Girl.
very top
Yeah.
in Zillosi.
We've met
Zillosi.
met-
Wasn't there like an
Emerald?
amethyst
True.
one?
Yeah,
we've met an emerald and an amethyst.
Mm.
those two.
Oh my god.
I can tell
We've
this
met
just
more
physically hurts her.
crystal than we've met chromatic.
Alec.
There
Or
is
chromatic.
Have you met even a chromatic one?
We
There-
met
Metallic
one.
Metallic one, sorry.
I would say some of you guys kind of know. So, Zetham and Zillosi are the Emerald and Amethyst one. There is another one that you guys are unfamiliar with. And then
No, it's obsidian, isn't it?
that is correct.
But we have
But-
not met them.
How many metallic dragons are there even?
For
A lot so
metallic,
far.
you have 1,
I
2,
feel like Baymont's got one.
3,
Baymont.
4, I think 5. Yeah.
Where the fuck are those?
What? One of them has to be in Baymont. I'm pretty sure.
You have
So pretty sure that-
Zolosis for steel, Raka for bronze,
Who's the
Baymont for
Oh,
silver.
was she the steel one? Oh, yeah. What a fucking a-hole. Like, she's supposed to be a good dragon, not a fucking a-hole dragon.
I have gold,
Yeah.
silver, steel, bronze. Mercury?
Yes, but you haven't met
Mercury,
that
that
one.
sounds
That was
fucking...
metal.
That sounds fucking...
Sounds
toxic as fuck.
deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have for chromatic purple, black, yellow, and red.
The metallic
Wait,
is the
who-
one that there's the most of, and the most that we've met.
Okay, so now the question is, guys, real talk. I hate what the dragon answered. Don't like it. Just putting it
I
out
could
there.
ask something else.
Sure.
Is it less accurate
can-
if you do it again?
Give me an hour.
Fuck.
I'll spend an hour, 5 more pounds of
While
whatever
she's
you
busy
call it.
doing that, I'm just gonna be like, so. Do we take Lucy with us? Do we leave her here? Like, what's our plan of attack?
Probably better to take her with, wouldn't it? Because I don't want to. Maybe it's possible that. I don't know. I don't like the idea of leaving her here. If
I mean, we could
If
maybe help her, be strong enough to fight it. I don't know, but she's just a kid. No offense, and I look at Garbo busy doing shit.
well, we already have one kid tagging along with us basically.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you
like,
count Lara.
Laro. Yeah, that's
I
what
mean, technically you could train her, I suppose, in some way to be more mentally resistant, but I don't really know how to do that other than like the stupid meditating things that I got taught that I fucking ignored, and I have to like rethink about it.
Yeah, you might have to teach her those stupid meditating things.
I hate that. I prefer to like they said go sit under the stars and meditate. I prefer looking at them. It's like why sit with your eyes closed and be like. I mean, I
You'd
know
be a
you can't.
great yoga instructor.
No, I'd be the fucking worst. Don't fucking
No,
lie to
that's
me.
that's
Don't lie
why
to
I
me.
said it. That's why I said it.
Or am I the best because I am the worst?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and just like I'd be like the best eye doctor.
I mean, you would be the best like guide, like visual guide. Like
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
that-
and to your right, you see the magnificent cathedral of Beaumont, and people are like, it's just a fucking.
That's a hot dog
strap-
stand.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, it's the cathedral. I promise.
It's totally the cathedral.
The echo coming off it is the cathedral.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think, Clarence?
I don't know, man. This all seems super complicated when I don't know if it's that complicated, right?
I mean, it seems very inconvenient.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, a lot of our things that we do are super inconvenient. I
But,
want to help Lucy, but I don't want to die over it.
Our team name should be
but then, but
inconvenient.
the thing is, right? If we take it from the other angle, right, instead of trying to get rid of it, trying to control it, if she can control its power in some way, then we also achieve our goal of getting rid of it in a way because it's not on their side, it's on our side. But then also considering that we can't leave her here because if that thing regains power, who's gonna stop it, right?
Yeah. Or if Hanzu shows up again.
Yeah, but like we can't just like leaving her is out of the question. So then the only thing is to take her with us, and we sort of feel weird to like. I mean, what we're gonna like tell her like, oh, we've been traveling together, but now we don't like you anymore. Like that's just not okay. It's not what it is to begin with. I mean, I think we just have to accept for now that we're sitting on a powder keg, and we might need to extinguish it every now and then, and we could maybe help her figure something out. I mean, looks at Clarence. I mean, like you're also an example of it to a lesser extent.
Our team's just basically filled with power kegs, isn't it?
I mean, I think it's mostly Clarence and
True.
her. Or maybe it's something that that Clarence and her can work on, like controlling whatever is inside of them.
Yeah. And you can help them with their meditation
Fuck that.
rituals.
I can be creative drawing. That's about what I can do.
Creative drawing. Oh, that probably would help.
I mean, I'm
them.
really good at it. Have you seen my drawings? Like, she opens her book, like, look, they're fucking good as fuck because I've been like practicing for like fucking 20 something
I
years.
can't see him still.
I know, but I pointed at Clarence, okay?
Well, why don't we do this?
Is he done now?
Why-
Like, is he done now? Like, if you
I would assume
think-
he is, but why don't we take a very quick break and then we'll see what he has to say. Sound good? Sound good. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody,
let's
and
do
welcome
this.
back to us. So,
Did come.
where we left off, Garbu, were you going to try again?
God.
Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Put a video on for.
Can we agree Charmander's the best starter Pokemon?
Technically,
Mm.
it's not for speedrunners.
Squirtle. Squirtle's
Yep.
the best.
Squirrel's the best for
Squirtle.
speedrunners, but I just like
Oh,
Charmander.
Bulbasaur's the best. You wanna get fucked.
If you like it hard.
That's a masochist. That's a
Totodile's my
masochist right
favorite
there.
starter ever.
It's like you fucking battle your rival. He's like, I got a fucking Carmelia, get fucked. And you're like, ah!
Chikorita was not
Charmander's the best
Chikorita.
one, but it would suck having a Charmander in real life, though.
Torchic was mine.
Oh, Blaziken is the bomb though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blaziken was awesome. Yeah, I like Torchic, and then
I'm okay leaving Pokemon
My
just
personal-
from 1 to 3 and like leave it. No more.
Can you guys
Yeah.
hear the video?
No.
Out of curiosity? Okay, good.
no.
We're good.
That should hopefully keep him entertained for at least a.
Oh yeah, I hear a little tiny bit in the like.
Oh.
in the
It's
background, but
don't worry about it.
It's vague,
Oh, okay.
or not vague, but like faint.
It's like when anyone talks, it literally can't.
If-
I can't hear it anymore.
If people watch us and they don't understand why, then like,
Yeah, you're lost. Ow!
so
Fucking
anyways,
cat jumped on me.
He just realized the video was on. I don't know if you saw him lean forward, but he looked at the phone and then leaned all the way in to look at it.
he likes what
He
we
didn't
do
realize
best.
It was on until just now.
So, do you know? Are you gonna try again?
What am I asking this time? Guys?
At least he's
Sorry.
holding a cat. I found a cat.
Can we get more
Put-
information
put
on
it
the
back.
light dark neutral thing?
Yeah, like I ask about
Yeah.
ask about what the fucking light, dark, and neutral is in this context.
Yes,
Okay.
that.
Should I ask what it is, or should I ask if it is the voice and the other guy?
I mean, if you ask
What's
who, you can ask who it is. Oh. Because then if the thing like answers you've met them, it's like fuck off. I mean, I guess
Well,
suppose. I mean, you ask. You know what? I'm terrible at these things. You go ask whatever you fuck you want. I'm like, I just give thumbs up or thumbs down if I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, shit. I can only give one thumbs up.
No, you can. Sort of. You can raise your other arm up or down, I suppose.
Yeah.
I approve.
Okay.
I disapproved.
Alright, I will hold up this second sensor that also has incense in it because of the way the spell works. It can make anything as long as it contains metal. And I will ritual cast divination, and then. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to block your screen. Okay. And then
I will destroy you next time you do that.
he ripped my hand out of the way. Like, get this crap out of here. Okay. What was I saying before that? And then I'll cast divination, and let's see. Sort of answer I get.
Roll a
Uh,
d100.
Let me figure out where that button is.
Don't roll low.
Yes.
4.
Or maybe roll low. Hey, wait, that's divine intervention. Let's
hey.
go.
Yeah.
Is it? Hey, are the light, neutral, and dark the voice and the other Dragonborn that we met before, including myself as well?
An image.
Waiting.
Oh
Ooh,
my.
give me a roll of 100.
I'm just waiting for the complete BS answer.
I mean, yeah, I just want to point out that I've never seen a 100 being rolled on this thing.
Huh?
Ever. I've seen
Um,
it. I've seen it now. It's real.
Oh, I wish I would have rolled a 50.
Oh, so close. God damn it. Anyway,
Uh,
continue.
you get an image. Something. This entity looks a little bit familiar before you hear a voice in your head. I'm sorry, Garvu. What were you asking? As you understand the voice of Paragon responding.
Oh. Are we like connected now? Do
I bump into
make-
Garbu.
Sure.
sending message?
I
Sure.
bump into Garbu.
For
Now we end the call.
for a
Shit.
brief moment, it feels like you
Light,
are
neutral,
connected.
and dark?
Oh.
Fuck.
That'd be a 75.
I actively bump into Garbu to like topple him over.
You know what the light,
You know what?
neutral, and dark is?
You're going to have to be more specific. What do you mean?
I I think draconic related. They can solve like an issue with a dragon.
I don't know what you're going on about.
It's just the 25% chance that I just get the weird answer.
Were you trying to contact Bahamut?
Yes. Second time today.
Make a
Wisdom saving throw. Intelligence saving throw.
just make an insight.
Constitution.
Shit, this is a little bit more for shits and giggles.
How much health do you have? Roll that number and see how much damage you take from her
23.
being angry.
You do almost like it's very hard to like hear this. Almost like she's thinking this, but not trying to put it in the like this little mental connection that you guys got. But it sounded like she said like, "I always get the leftovers."
Oh.
Does Garmin
Just-
take a D4 of psychic damage?
Damn.
A D4 fire
D4
damage?
burn
Mental-
damage.
Whatever
mental
Yeah.
fire
you
damage.
whatever you have asked him, I would not fully have understood. You would probably have to retell me what you are asking about.
Well, I asked him how we can unlink Bush Chicker from our friend Lucy. And he said we'd need the ones of light, neutral, and dark, which we think could be the voice and the other guy with me.
I don't know exactly about the voice on who you're referencing about, but in terms of draconic, there's only the light and dark, Bahamut and Tiamat.
Did we not know we told that to...
But
I look at Elise and I'm like, because she can hear my side of this conversation, I think. So I look to see what her face is doing as I start talking to see if she looks angry.
but
I'm just like staring at you like,
I don't know
you
what that face means.
are you trying? So there's a dragon spirit infused into somebody that you know.
Yes. And we told Drone about the voice and the other guy, and how they seemed to indicate that there were like 3 dragon entities. Like there's a third one on top of Bahamut and Tiamat.
That's impossible, as there's only the 2. But
They were trying to learn secrets about the third one, I think. It was in a cave near Zilsi.
well,
Yeah.
I don't know too much on that topic, and again, there's always been the 2. But you could try. You won't necessarily like this. The good notes come to me. I summoned the
Yeah,
good, the dark, or the light, the dark, and the neutral could be potential guild masters. They might have the power, as they are some of the most, powerful humanoids I've seen so far. They might be able to do something about this.
Thank you.
Who is it that you're referencing about? Do I know them?
The voice that I mentioned?
No, the one that's you're seeking guidance for.
No.
Lucy? I don't think you've met.
No, they've never
No.
met her.
They haven't met. We met Lucy and Raka.
Mm.
I don't think she was with us at the time that we met. We saw you last.
Well, is it something that I can possibly help? And then you kind of feel like the connection is kind of like fizzling out.
Ask who we're looking for, like the guild masters, who they would be.
You know which guild masters it would be?
Just make a wisdom check to see if you can keep up the line, if you will.
You know, I
Still have
kinda
my
had a
guidance.
on charisma.
I think you have an advantage too, don't you? For your...
No.
Guidance
Shit.
still, you didn't use it.
I do still have the guidance. I mean, I couldn't add it to a D100. 19 total. Meanwhile, Clarence just regrets having done charisma this time
It's
instead
fine.
of wisdom.
It's all right.
What
You
would it have been just for laughs? Yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, 19 total.
Why would you even roll it? That's just
I just had to
torture
see
him.
what it would have been.
It's just a flagellation.
you hear it gives you not the names but the titles is what you kind of hear out of all of it, and you hear the Dark Lord.
Yeah, well, that's fucking helpful.
That one's. I wonder if he's part of part of the light.
Like Elise writes down Palpatine.
Palpatine.
The second one you hear is Tristani, which
Oh, it's not the bastard from Ginton.
and then the last
Yes.
one is the General.
Who the fuck would the general be?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's who I think it is, isn't it?
Like I write down, like you see Elise writes.
I'm currently an enemy of.
Elise writes down Kenobi, Palpatine, and guy from Zinton.
Guy from Zepham.
No, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the general
Yeah.
is the one for Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go there. You can't go there. We can go there.
Yeah.
You
I mean, we could
so
Zepham?
you do know, you guys are correct. The General for Baymont, Tristani for Zetham, the Dark Lord. Anybody can make a history check.
Well, like I said, Palpatine.
We got a
No.
I got a letter to give to the dark sun, so
I'll
But I
guide
wouldn't know.
myself. You know what?
Actually-
no, I'll guide Clarence.
Actually, Aeth, you would know that. You would know the
Oh.
Dark Lord is meant for the Dark Sons.
oh, we gotta go see the Dark Suns Guild?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, Eastbourne wants me to give them a letter.
And that's where it kind of fades out. And then if you want to ever continue, it'd be like sending or messaging, whichever.
That's an answer.
Someone
at
is tired. Someone is tired.
We've met Tristani, so I can send him a message.
Yeah,
And I've
get out to
seen
my
the
eyes.
general, so in theory I could send him a message, but not sure if he'd be willing to.
Can I get traced?
It's time to go to bed.
Not sure if he'd be willing to help. It's literally like it's before noon.
No,
All
not
we've
you.
done today is fly to.
I point at the little monkey. Like that one needs to go to sleep. Like he was rubbing his
like-
eyes. He was
like,
rubbing
"What
his
is
eyes and yawning.
I'm not sleepy.
Yeah, see, so
I'm
he's
no
so
creepy.
How
tired.
dare
He's
you
so
tell me
tired.
that?
So tired.
Mine has gotten to the point she'll like look at me and she'll just, "Hmm."
Yeah, for me, it's just more like around the time when I see that he becomes any form of tired, I just yeet him into bed.
He has molars coming in, so he doesn't. He's in pain, and
Uh,
I
Yeah.
don't think
Give
he
him
can
a little
sleep.
taste of whiskey, he'll be fine.
He can't have medicine again until 11. I don't think.
Whiskey is not medicine, but it works just as well.
rubber mallet is also good medicine. I never has a time limit on it.
And he feels great.
Yeah, he doesn't remember a thing.
So-
we might wake
Anyway.
up with a slight headache the next day, but we're fine.
Okay,
Nah,
so
you just give him
plan-
like a little dip. Anyways, continue.
plan of attack. We take Lucy with us anyway. Like that's just the thing. We take her with us. First, though, we have the small
Yeah.
matter of an insane sister coming to a certain place.
Yep.
And
Gonna take
I
time
don't
to
know
look.
if she's gonna be there when we get back, but there has been a few days that have passed by the time we get back.
About 4 days. It's been about 4 days since we left Rocco, right?
Well, Stormfair.
Stormfair. Sorry, Stormfair.
And yes,
4
it was
days.
about 3 days
Okay.
travel, I believe. Close to
3
4.
days travel, and then we went to sleep the one day.
Yeah.
So
What
it's been 4 now.
city are the is the Dark Lord in?
Harry's Gate.
Cruxburn.
Ares
Gate,
Gate.
so it is.
No. The
Or
Dark Suns are in
Cruxburn,
Cruxburn.
I was in Cruxburn. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ares
Zetham,
Gates,
Baymont, and
Ares
Cruxburn.
Gates is
The Inferno Legion.
You know what the worst thing is gonna be? I guarantee you, Cruxburn is gonna be like
Or the Inferno
nicest
Vanguard,
fucking
sorry.
people.
Cruxburn is gonna
The
be
dark-
my fucking town. I know that already. I like that fucking guy from.
The champion,
Oh, it's
yes.
gonna be
Yeah, but
great.
Yeah, I like the
he's gonna
champion.
be the most he's gonna be the most reasonable guild master.
If you talk
Our
about
rules
someone
don't
I
him and
like,
Baymont.
it's not the dragon. It's that guy. That guy I liked. He's
That
pretty
guy.
cool.
Yeah, no. The guild master's gonna be the most reasonable one compared to him and Baymont. It's gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll help you.
I mean, so far the
I
Baymont
don't know
guy
if
seems to
your
be a fucking
Sonny would
dick.
be able
The
to-
Ginton champion was a fucking ladies man. I mean, that guy can only be better from there.
But it wouldn't be the champion; it'd be the guild leader, which is different.
I mean, if we have an in with the champion, then we can get to the guild master.
Yeah. Also, if we have an in with the dragon, we could probably, because I have an in with the dragon in Ares Gate, but I don't have one for the one in Cruxburn.
Anyway, should we go back and see when Crazy Sister shows up?
That's you go.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Way
just
better.
put on the floor, sir?
Sorry.
Also, provided like that we capture your sister and shit, like, and we in some way manage to semi sort her out. It's like, what, are you gonna stay with your family then at that point or what?
No, I don't.
I mean,
I think I
they
do
will.
owe-
I mean, like you literally told your brother, it's like, hey, I want to go get my sister. But once you get your sister, and like, what's the plan then? Are you just gonna tell your brother, no, I'm gonna go fuck off anyway?
Well, I want them free, so they can at least make their own choice on whether or not they want to stay or not.
Yeah, we do also have that deal we still need to
What deal?
follow through with. Eighth.
I made no deal. We never made a deal. We left.
At least want to take care of this monster in the sewers. It sounds like it's the most threatening to normal people. The dock just sounds like it'd be a nice thing to have for trade, which would help ordinary people's lives. But
But we're
it
do-
sounds
we're
like
doing-
it's a great target for the dragon as well.
Like we're just doing this shit for free. It's like they have guards and shit who can deal with that.
Yes, but I would rather not have my youngest brother and my mother being slaves still.
I'm also, if we want to try to do anything related to the dragon, maybe trying to set a trap there in case the dragon did show up could be fruitful.
What trap for a dragon do you have in mind?
Didn't think that far ahead.
Something to
Don't
take the
trap.
wings out.
I'm not exactly the thinker. Clarence is kind of the thinker. But
I don't know that we can win that, right?
I mean, we have beaten the dragon already.
it's a creature.
That wasn't even technically a dragon. That was
It was
someone
very
being
much.
possessed.
It was very much a fucking dragon when it fucking started clawing you and like doing all the things that dragons
Yeah.
do.
Yes, but it was an It was a. I don't know. I almost said an astral projection, but
Oh, if anything, it was an astral projection. It very much fucking hit like a dragon and did damage like a
yes,
dragon.
but we clearly did struggle. So having a plan would be good, though.
Yeah.
To somewhat
Well, we weren't
keep it
really planning
grounded.
on fighting a dragon. I feel like if
Yes.
we planned it out, maybe had things.
We would.
I mean,
we
if
would
he
do
didn't get
better.
fucking chain lightning, that would have been fucking helpful.
Speak for
Well,
yourself.
I
I
mean,
didn't
we'd
get
be
chain
fighting a
lightning.
lightning dragon if it was Hanzu, so that might be entirely
I'm
different.
sorry.
The
I'm
pain, I can see
hearing.
the pain.
No, I'm hearing the Grease song instead of Grease Lightning, just Chain Lightning.
Yeah, chain lightning didn't fucking help.
And that it's like I'm trying to like focus back up, but it's just stuck on a replay, and I'm just like, fuck.
And he gets mad at us for our puns.
Yeah. What the heck?
I
You-
just
you know
don't.
what?
I don't say it to you guys.
Mm. So
Mm.
let's go. Let's go fix. Let's go see if your sister's fucking showed up there, and if we need to go fuck her shit up. Although,
We'll have to do that.
let's say she's not there yet. Fine, we'll go fucking fuck that thing up in the sewers. Twist my arm, break my leg, you know. But
Out of the three things she required of us, that's the one that poses the most threat to ordinary people.
yeah, I honestly couldn't give a shit. Sorry. It's like there's many things that are out there that are a threat to normal people. What are we gonna go around to kill everything that can do that?
Maybe if they're obviously in our path.
Well, it's obviously not in that
Sure.
path because it's in the fucking sewer.
Yes, but yeah, inconvenient.
Still where we
Wow.
need to go currently, so
Hey, you.
it
What's
would
doing
literally
camera?
take us maybe 2 hours extra just to at
Huh?
least check it out.
I mean, I suppose it's not that. I
Bless you.
mean,
Bless you.
Thank you.
probably. But
You
I mean,
that
I guess
pleasant, you're supposed to say bless you, not just sit there and stare at the screen.
we should round up here and then leave. I suppose.
Yeah. Guess so.
Unless anyone has anything specific to do here.
No. Can we, DM? Can we say I took care of those acid streaks on the silver arm with
Yeah.
oil?
I'd say with
Don't you
Okay,
know
good.
prestidigitation?
Yeah, but it's
I feel like
Ah.
you know prestidigitation where you can make things instantly clean.
that's not really cleaning it. That's just removing the stains out of or that's is it even stains? It's more like discoloration.
it's a little bit of damage, pretty much.
It's corrosion.
Corrosion. Yeah. I can't.
So
really
like
fix that.
for an example, you could prestidigitation, but like the marks or the holes or the damage itself would still be there. It would just look, shiny. It's kind of like if you had a wound that was bleeding a little bit, the blood would be gone, but the wound is still there.
Scarring.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Wow. All right, let's go get Laura with Lucy then.
Yeah, I guess we could also talk to Ula and make a kick.
All right.
I guess
so,
I'm the one that's gonna go get those two, since
I don't wanna
they
go.
know me so well and they trust me.
I'd say you guys didn't really go too far to kind of do
No, we're
your.
just standing in the middle of everything. It's like we're just...
So you just kind of walk over, and I'd say Ula's still outside, so she sees you guys and just, So, did everything go well?
Yes, no. Yes, we heard about a possible solution. No, nothing we can do now.
Well, I guess any outcome is a good outcome.
And I guess considering the threat of the whatever is inside of her is so big that we're probably gonna have to take her with us. Since we are apparently capable of subduing whatever that was.
Part of me was afraid you might say that.
Yeah, it's like I don't want you guys to get killed. Because whatever that was, it almost killed the four of us, and we're, I'd say at this point, battle hardened people. I mean, if you want to keep her here, that's all fine by me. But I mean, I don't want to see you two get killed and that whatever that is get loose, and probably most likely destroy Lucy in the process.
No, it's the right call. I mean, you know, it might be better for her to even see more of her kind than ours.
I think that's irrelevant.
Well, let me get a couple of things prepared for you guys on your travels, and I guess we'll say goodbye. But-
It's like I look at it like seriously, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter who raised her and how they look. It's the person that matters.
I appreciate that. It's hard for me to learn what it takes to be a chieftain, as I was never taught. There's nobody here to teach me. So I'm
Welcome to the team. We have no clue what we're doing either. We're just going around making the most out of extremely fucked up shit.
well, they're still inside. I've checked on them for a moment, but they're still inside. Let me go gather a couple of things, and I'll meet you all back out here.
You didn't see Laro talking to his cat anymore, did you? I think that thing may have some sort of dark presence.
Doesn't. Where the fuck is this coming from?
What?
I didn't really pay too much
No, I'm
attention
kidding.
as she
You-
like walks away, but it's like, but I felt a huge demonic force coming from that. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's why you
Nothing?
created it.
Nothing?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
you-
it was a joke.
You know, the worst thing is gonna be he's gonna be mad because he's gonna be like, why did she burn my kitty?
It's
stuffed
technically
kitty.
already enchanted, I think.
Technically, yes.
Oh.
It's a enchantment of itchiness. So
Yes. I was gonna say we could ask Clarence to enchant it to like just whisper sweet nothings.
Yep.
But
With
it's
a-
already enchanted, so I don't think he can enchant that. But he could enchant a random other toy. He could just
Just
grab
like,
one out of the pile and enchant it, and
hug
then just start
me.
whispering. Yeah.
fucking.
It's not even like it's like a soft voice. It's not even that. It's like hug me.
I'll enchant your body with a polymorph and turn you into a fucking rat.
I would just do the
Okay.
song from that Burger King
Maybe I
commercial where
can
it's
join the
Whopper,
mafia
Whopper,
as a
Junior,
cleric
Whopper.
for them.
I
You don't
hate
know.
you so
I
much.
don't know. You don't know what the mafia is.
so um
Dude, Jedi mind trick.
Oh,
You
it's
don't know
just
what you don't know what the
American
mafia is.
as
want-
as Ula goes and gathers kind of like very basic supplies, a little bit snacks in there, Garbu, a little bit extra herbs and stuff, kind of like for you to use if you need more incense or anything like that.
Thank you.
But everybody is out and about. Luro kind of you know, looking around a little bit, kind of doing his own vibe. Lucy, she's there. It looks like it's already been explained to her that she's going to go with you guys, and she's not necessarily sad, but she is sad that she feels like this might be a lot longer than what she's expecting to return. So a very long goodbye. But everybody's ready. As Ula looks at you all and just, I do want to say thank you again for helping her and trying your best, as I know it's not any of y'all's responsibilities. You're truly good souls, and I can only hope but pray that you all continue to succeed on your paths.
Thank you.
Don't pray to the
Thanks.
ticker though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still going to take some time into that.
There's 20 gods in the sea.
But
No, because they'll drown you anyway.
What about the ocean?
Not that one.
Garbo keeps his mouth shut.
so, does
if
the
the-
land here provide your need, or do you need more?
no, we, especially just for the two of us, we survive pretty well on our own.
I think she's offering to make like a bunch of crops pop up.
No,
No.
But if
I'm
there's
offering nothing. I'm asking a question.
if there
Oh.
is anything that we can ever try to do to help you all, just reach out and we'll see what we can do.
I just don't know if this is on everyone's behalf, but I'd say just keep yourself safe for now.
I mean, it's for Lucy, not for us.
Yeah. For Lucy's sake.
We will. It, you know, of course, keep us what's the word? Of
In the loop?
Lucy's health. And
Oh, informed.
yes.
Inf-
But maybe might give us a little bit of time to try to look into our own tribe's disappearance, and if we think they're not coming back, maybe we need to relocate.
I think the chance of them coming back is extremely slim. Until we find out, like, wherever they've been taken, the people that have been missing from other places have also never shown up again.
Well, some of them we've found.
Okay, that's
They
true.
had to be bought out. Yeah, they had to be bought though.
I
and
guess we'll
sold.
keep an eye out in case, but if you need to relocate, don't worry about it. But if you just want to stay here, because it's still safe here, like no one will bother you here, which is nice.
We'll keep that in mind. We're not too rushed to seek new lands. But you all be safe. And she kind of goes up and kneels just a little bit to Lucy's eye level and just speaks in undercommon, but kind of get the sense of a parent saying goodbye to a child. And just stands up, and Mogak kind of just does like a proud grunt to most of you guys. And goes up to Lucy and kind of like lifts her chin up and just and kind of does like a little bit of a sign language in a way to like pointing at her, fist, his jaw, really good. She doesn't quite understand it, but to you guys, you clearly
he got
do.
fucking
Did it
yeeted.
really well.
He got
Oh,
fucking
God.
yeeted.
So,
Yeah.
He flew quite far.
but with that,
Yeah, it was
If
like
it was anyone else, they would have died.
if there's anything any of y'all want to say, you guys are set and ready to take off.
Are you trying to feed the T-Rex the toilet paper?
Yes.
Sorry.
The answer is yes.
Probably. Probably.
I guess we start making our way
To
back.
wipe off his drool.
Making our way back to storefront now.
Now
Guess
he's
we're gonna
just
go
ripping
make
pieces off and trying to hold it up to the T-Rex.
That's how it goes. Guess it's time to go meet crazy sister.
So,
What a fun family reunion.
as you guys
Awesome.
using whatever spells or by means, I'm
I mean,
going
we
to
have
say
more, we can fly even more now, so we can make even more progress every day.
I'll say I'll say 3 days. You guys will probably be arriving closer to nightfall back to Stormfair instead of
So it'll be the 16th. Nightfall of the 16th.
that is correct.
17th. Would it be? Oh.
No,
No,
because
we were
Because we're
on
leaving
you
on
left.
the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
all
I was thinking
13th.
the 14th. My
Because the
bad.
majority of our movement is made by Eagle anyway, so it doesn't matter really if at what point of the day we leave. Like the majority will be done in like a window of a few hours anyway.
so
Okay. No, I mixed up the days. That was my fault.
if there's anything
Apologies.
specific for anybody over the next couple of days, I know for a fact, Garbu, you would have received a message or two from Paragon, and it's more of trying to get a better understanding of the situation, and has offered a potential solution. First off, do you tell her almost anything she needs to know about Lucy? Or is there something specific that you might try to keep just to yourselves?
Depends. Is Elise in the room?
I mean, I'm
Then I
literally,
could not-
I'm literally always near you during the time.
I would say everything out loud, and if I saw a reaction or heard like an eagle screech at some
Screech.
point while I'm trying to relay information, then I would stop.
I think most of the information, and again, all of it, the whole conversation over the couple of days only revolves around trying to understand Lucy in this condition. Like
I don't think Garbu would hold anything back. Okay, sir.
kind of like understanding like what you know, like is it something that she does? Is it something that just happened? Is it like an insane amount of power or just like something taking over? But with all of that type of information, she has offered a solution of potential remedies that she could arrange a escort to meet you guys in Stormfair and to take her back to Zetham where she can learn how to at least remain calm and to try to keep things under control until you guys are able to speak with the other two guilds if they're willing to give their assistance on this type of matter. I would say she has already informed Tristani, as he agreed as a neutral member to try to help. And so it is up to
I said
you.
I'm more worried about them.
So it is up to you guys if you want to have that offer accepted.
I'm more worried about the.
I mean, I guess it's up to Lucy if she wants to stay with us or go there. At that point.
Yeah.
Could help you control your power.
Or do you want to stay with us?
I mean, maybe I think she's already. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's nothing about being calm. Not. It's like it's just proximity to
You get him.
like a traumatic event, I suppose. A place where a traumatic event happened. I don't know. And where that creature came from. It's up to her, I think. I mean, fuck you, DM. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say Lucy, with a little bit of knowledge that she can try to share with you guys and what she's kind of already shared, that this feeling of like losing control is about almost any time the more magic she uses, especially the higher tiers, the more she uses, the more it feels like she can't control. But if she doesn't do a single thing, it's like it's manageable, like kind of like a headache. Like she can overlook it, but the more she exerts, the more this turns into like a migraine to then just extremely severe.
So it's almost similar to what we have in the Laura situation. Then we're almost asking her not to fight. Then
I mean, we've never asked her to fight to begin with.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, that's basically how we have to approach it. Then
Yeah.
are we sure we can do that with two people in our group of 6?
I mean, unless we get ambushed, we can definitely. We don't really.
One can teleport away, and that would. That's. I don't know. That's just a little.
I mean, I don't. I think it's.
I don't.
It hasn't been an issue up until now.
No, and it's not. But it's more of like what she wants to do then. If she wants to stay traveling with us, or if she wants to.
Get stuck in the city and sit there and read books all fucking day long.
I know
If
she'd be
if you're
reading books
generally
all the time.
asking her, she just seems conflicted. She likes you guys, but she doesn't want to hurt any of you guys anymore. Especially if anybody wants to try to make a insight, you can.
Sure, I'll make one.
And again, these are like conversations that are happening over the course of the couple of days. It's like an off and on thing.
I got a 20. Oh, dang. Garbo beat me.
Okay.
We rolled the same thing.
You know what? I'll guide 8 if I can.
You better roll a
It's
4.
too late.
No, go ahead.
Okay, let's see what we get. Oh my gosh. 20. Yeah, 20. Wow, okay.
What'd you end up with?
I got
3.
23.
Okay.
Still beat you.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to say if you go to 25, I would have minused it. Just because.
Just
Wait,
because,
you
yeah.
can't, he can't roll a 5 on a D4.
Exactly.
You both of you kind of get the idea that she's holding back a lot of emotions of already knowing that she's caused you guys some sort of great deal of scarring, especially with over the course of days that you guys are probably repairing or fixing little bits of your equipment. And her seeing all that, you could see like one of the main thoughts behind her eyes is like, I don't know what I would do if I was the cause of one of y'all's deaths. A group of people who, while I do barely know, has treated me extremely fair and has stuck their neck out more than what I can perceive of any other person in this unknown world that she views would do. She doesn't want to risk any of y'all getting hurt, and states that if learning how to control all of this better helps, then I feel like that might be a better choice.
I mean, that's provided they can. It's like because you already say like one of the main things not use magic.
Yeah, but it's also pretty helpful having some sort of security of staying in a town, not having to worry about traveling. If we want to use that as the other end of it.
What if those people that we're supposed to meet don't believe us and they just have to like take us by our word? What if we have the actual thing with us?
How much did you tell her, Garbu?
He told her
Why?
everything. I could hear it.
Yeah.
So
fine.
then what?
Every single detail.
So
I
what?
tried to tell her about the voice, but she didn't seem that interested.
Thing
she
is-
didn't know who that was.
The thing is with
So what-
Paragon, Paragon believes us because
She's the
we've
most
met Paragon
trust-
before.
she's the most trustworthy one of the dragons. Then, to you, in your sense, I would say. For you, I trust Paragon. I think.
But it's
I
more,
have
that's not what I'm
no
Yeah.
talking about.
reason so far to not trust Paragon aside from her launching teeth off of a cliffside, which was accidental.
I'm
So
gonna
thing
be
is, like,
honest. I don't trust
I
any
don't see the
dragon.
I don't see the problem with having
What's your issue
Lucy with
dragons?
Paragon.
they're selfish. Like almost all of them
Yeah.
have proven to be extremely
Yeah.
selfish. Apart from Paragon is showing some semblance of like, I'm not being selfish anymore. But every other dragon, especially the one in fucking, what is the thing called again? Looks at the maps, slows us. That one was a fucking right asshole.
But she's gonna be with Paragon,
Vermont's
so
a pretty big.
Yeah, but
a-hole.
also the thing is like if we're gonna go to Vermont, which is like a fucking thing at war right now, how are we gonna convince them? Like, A, Garbo can't be there. B, how are we gonna convince them to help us when we don't have said person with us? Because they probably won't like divert anything from their war. It's not really a war effort unless we have
It-
proof of like it's right fucking here. And then Cruxburn, I mean, Cruxburn seems kind of chill. I don't know, probably better than fucking Vermont.
that's
But
what
still,
I was gonna say. That's the thing. I feel more confident we can convince Cruxburn to do this than Baymont. I'm not
I
saying it's
mean,
not that, but if she wants to have more control of her magic, and we don't exactly trust all the dragons, the one that we trust the most is Paragon, and she's gonna be with
but it's not
Paragon
about. I'm not
in
talking about
Zephyr.
Paragon at all. I'm talking about the
But
fact we need
but if
her with us.
getting the three, yes, getting the three, I I think Cruxburn will be the easier of the two, and trying to convince Baymont, yes, it will be really difficult, and it's gonna be hard to get through to them on seeing if they will help us with that. 'Cause they're
I'd
so
say let's put
convinced
it
I'm
like
more.
this: if we can convince them, and then if said after said like, oh, we're gonna help you, we can help you in X amount of time, then she can stay there. But I think we need her at least to go to the actual places to convince them. Like even the Cruxburn seems kind of, I like the guy seemed kind of chill to the champion. I mean, I personally would be like, okay, so you're telling me this shit and you
Need
expect me to go
proof.
all, and you expect me to go all the way over here, well, fucking showing what it's about. So we need her with us, and
Physical proof.
I think we just have to run the risk. Like if said creature pops out again, that we have to fight it again. And I think that's just the risk we have to take to get it done efficiently
fair.
instead of having to convince people in power that we need their help to destroy an entity of evil.
That's yeah, that's fair. I'm saying that's fair. We could probably do that. It's probably good to have some physical proof, and it
To
might
have
help us. Not the physical proof, but to have her actually there and be like, look, this is happening to her. We need your help to fix this. Is what you're meaning, right?
Mm.
If they're
I mean,
willing to do it.
Because I personally, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like, put yourself in their position, right? We're not like random people who help random. Like, you're in a position of power, and you have 50 million people asking you for help, right? Or not 50 million, but like 500 people asking you for help, and then these random people come shop, like, hey, we got this issue with the spirit and everything inside the person, and unless you have said person with you, you're just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, man, because then you
Yeah,
just want,
no,
we're just like,
I get you
we're
on
like,
that.
we're like number 501, and they're just like.
And then to make it even worse, in Baymont, we show up and we're not even unknown to them. One of us is absolutely
Yeah,
hated
but
and trying to be
Garbo is not.
hunted down.
Garbo is not gonna show up there.
Not that. Yeah, no, I'm not. But
They would recognize Clarence as having close ties to me as
Yeah,
well.
like Clarence and Garbo are not gonna be there. That's gonna be us.
I mean, I can either
No.
go fully invisible or disguise myself.
I think it's better to just like you to stay together,
not be
like
there.
tag team
Yeah.
outside this, tag team outside and
I
be
can
safe.
hang out in Ironmare. I feel like the people there would
hero.
probably keep us hidden.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna go all the way up there.
If we're going to Vermont, it's not that far.
Yeah, but then we
Even
have to
on
go.
foot, I
We have
think
to go
it's
to
only like 2
Cruxburn.
days.
Yeah, but we have to go to Cruxburn after, which is like all the way to the fucking right.
We also need to stop in at Aries Gate on the way. I have something I need to stop there for.
Is it drugs?
Yeah, but if
No.
it starts with a D, but it's not drugs, it's dragon.
Mhm. That was a good one.
Garbu has to go to every city to get the D.
To get
Oh,
the
buddy.
Oh yeah.
And you
Not
called me
wrong.
a whore.
Not wrong.
So I mean, I think she. I think.
Me.
I mean,
That was a good one.
we just have to. We can also be helpful in helping her learn to control our shit. I mean, like hell, even Klaus could probably use a lesson or two.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just tell Paragon she's gonna stick with us then.
Because we need.
Is
Yeah,
that-
mainly
is
because
that
we need
what we're
proof.
going with?
Yeah, because we need. Like as I said, me as a person in power would not believe us on our word unless we have
Yeah.
someone vouching for us.
But what if one of the people in power decide that the best solution to this possible other evil dragon is to just kill the vessel?
I have
And you
dimension
brought
door.
it
I can
right
get
to
her
them.
away.
I mean, like getting away is not really an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have dimension door. I can get us away.
I have
and
also
she can
have
turn her
other
stuff.
spells, and
They
Yeah,
might.
and then-
They'll likely have mages in their court as well. Just
yeah, well,
saying,
you can't
counterspell
magic,
is
you
the-
can't magically, you can't dispel me turning into an eagle.
Dimension door can be counterspelled though.
Yeah, but me
And
turning
Yeah.
into an eagle
damage
cannot
can
be stopped.
dealt. I'm just saying.
Well, if they want to
We-
fight, we'll fucking fight them.
there's gonna be pros and cons in any solution in any choice that we pick. So let's just it's good to know what the pros and cons are at least. That we're not just deciding let's just do this and not think about the possibility of the consequences that could happen, not will, but could happen on this choice.
I mean, and we're not going to the dragon of fucking Beaumont, who's the fucking a-hole.
No.
It seems like a lot of the others are in support of him, at least under his authority.
Yeah, but we're not gonna come to him like, hey, like, you know,
We're not
friends of
physically
Garbu.
sticking to him.
Hmm.
He's
We'll
great.
see,
We got a
we'll have to
t-shirt.
find out anyway. Like,
Free Garbu.
first of all, we have to go fucking fuck up your sister.
Mm-hmm.
If she's even at the city. What if she's
Can't we
on
just-
like a whole other continent right now and she's
Can't we
just
just ask
slowly
the
swimming
hold
her way
person or
over?
something?
Yeah, but if
Not
whatever,
sure.
Possibly.
yeah, but I think whatever is up with her is not gonna be solved with a whole person.
No,
If-
but then we just like tie her up and then beat her up real slow, like.
Or
Garbu
get
did.
those magic
If what's
manacles.
up with her is bad enough, she might not even be a person anymore.
We'll figure something out.
We'll see. Yeah.
I've been thinking about something.
Okay. So
But yeah, I think she should stay with us. We need her as physical proof.
Yeah. But we just gotta. I agree with Elise on this one. Yeah.
And I looked to Lucy. It's like, don't worry about hurting us. It's part of the ordeal.
So
If it
Lucy,
happens.
just don't cast any spells if you can help it.
I'll
Don't worry, you're not the first
try
person
not
that's gotten
to.
hurt by other people in our party.
Like, unless we're like literally all of us are
Attacking
like
emotionally
lying on the
or
ground, like kissing the ground and like half dead,
Physically.
then you can use spells. Like but if we're not at that state, don't worry about it.
I meant when you beat up Clarence when he was naked running through Crisport. Mostly.
well,
I had underwear on.
if
No,
you
you didn't.
guys think it's a good idea, then I will stay. And Laura's whichever eagle he's on, like whoever's with him kinda like can tell he's happy. He's starting to like Lucy.
I don't know if it's a good idea, but it seems like it's the best idea.
So
It's like the good idea is not, like if it's a good idea or not. I don't think there's particularly best ideas. I think
I don't think there's a good idea here. I think it's rather
At
it's
worst,
whatever idea is better
the
than
least
the
bad.
other ideas. Yeah. And therefore whichever one is the least bad would be the best.
okay.
But it's still not a good idea.
Probably not.
Easy enough.
Probably not.
I mean, when did any of this was a good idea to begin with?
Yeah, we
You
don't make
know,
a lot of.
Going on a trip
We
to the
don't.
Golden Summit seemed like a great idea,
But it
and
wasn't.
it's gone downhill
well.
real fast. you
Yeah, like,
know?
I'm not even sure why
Yes.
we are like going on here, but it's kind of fun in a way, right? It's better than sitting at home reading books, that's for sure.
Fuck, I can't even read books.
Wait, you could.
So
I could, yes. It was boring. I hated reading books.
Yeah, me too.
So you guys eventually make it back to Stormfair while it is later in the day. You make it back in time. If there was anything specific you guys wanted to do before, you know,
We should go buy some diamond dust so that Garbu can make a thing for it.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
donate to the fund.
I can
I think
donate.
it's 100 gold.
It's your
I
fund.
don't know. I don't know how much it was exactly.
300? No. That. Why was I thinking
Was
300?
it two? Was it 250 or 200? Something like that.
I don't remember.
Give me a second.
I thought you had like 8 gold.
I feel like I'm blind.
no,
You
it
have to be
wasn't
like an
a
old
gold.
man.
That was it. It was definitely a high priced.
It's a high price. I don't remember if it's
Yeah,
100 or.
your sanity. Foreshadowing.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
wait, what?
found it.
250.
And then I closed
200?
out for some reason. Don't ask me why I closed out. I'm dumb.
I found it.
You gonna lean closer to it to find it?
Yeah, stare at it hard. It'll
Well,
appear.
I was trying to scroll.
He puts his little
Turn the
glasses
volume
on
down so you
as
can
he's,
focus better.
as he's
200.
looking
It
through
was
the books.
200.
Oh, 200.
Yeah. You see Garbu
well.
like start thinking really hard. What do I need for that spell? Smoke starts coming out of his ear holes.
I put like
It's a nosebleed.
And for food, I would have used create food and water on.
I put the, as he's heating up. I
Okay.
put a spoon in his mouth so he tastes cinnamon.
It definitely adds flavor to all the gray mush that you make.
I mean, I've been eating a cinnamon flavored. I've been essentially eating cereals every fucking time we eat that. Cinnamon flavored.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
mush.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah.
Cinnamon toast mush.
Cinnamon toast
That too.
mush.
There's no crunch in it.
That's great. It's just cinnamon toast
Yeah, but
mush.
like, I love it. It's like the best use of the fucking spoon because like every bite, I don't have to like stick in it and hope it gets everything. Every bite's like.
Well, if anybody hasn't, make sure you take your long rest since you definitely took a couple.
Yeah.
And if you don't get all your hit die back, just go ahead and hit it again, I guess.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
you
it's
should
been
be
3 days.
completely stocked up at this point.
Well, okay. You contact your sister, and then we. I mean, I guess that's the next day. Contact your sister, and then see. We'll stand around you in case we need to beat you up, and then or or heal you in case. And if your
Yeah.
sister still fuck off somewhere, then we go fuck up the shit in the sewers. Whatever. I said I would,
Okay.
so that's whatever.
Right.
And we're doing the sending the day before we go to the sewers, right? Getting.
I
the
mean,
diamond
we'll
dust.
see. We'll see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the sister.
I'd say that.
sends.
Are you guys
Oh,
doing it
he's saying
like
he's
this
Well,
saying
otherwise
night?
I'll be
he's put-
down a higher level spell beforehand.
he's saying he's putting it onto the coin. That's what he means.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
like, are you guys doing it
Yeah, I'll say he do it
this
a bit.
night?
I mean, if we can do it this night, we would prefer to do it.
I'm
Yeah,
putting
if
the
you could-
spell on the coin this night.
Okay,
Yeah.
easy enough.
Whether he
Yeah.
sends it this night or not is up to him.
Yeah.
But I will put the spell on the coin this night so that I can remove that from my list of prepared spells and prepare something else for a fight.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
know, like mass healing word, is that important?
Maybe.
easy, easy enough.
Probably.
Go ahead and
Do you want to message during the?
spend
Do
your
you want to
stuff.
message the night we're coming there so that we
I
can
think
like
that's important.
probably?
Probably.
Who needs healed?
Should
I mean, like
we... Jesus. I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyway. It's like, okay,
Should we get-
Luciano, you two go off into the room there, and we'll go stand around 8 as he sends the message, see what happens.
Okay, so you're doing this tonight,
Okay.
sending the message.
Just do it, don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, what do I. Okay. Alright, hang on.
Ask her specifically where the fuck she is and how long it's gonna fucking take it to get there.
Alright,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
Okay. There. Alright. Right. Alright, I'll use it.
Okay,
So
I
you-
stand ready.
As you hold on to the coin and like focus it, as you're like focusing
I
in on
activate
this,
my story for already in case.
as you like focusing on this, you don't like kind of realize that it's like as the spell is being consumed, the coin is almost like it's melting in your hands. You just don't feel it or notice it. But go ahead, Aeth.
Lillian, where are you? How far away are you from Stormfarer? How long will it take for you to get here? If you are not here or close to here yet.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Say platinum daddy.
I'm not saying that.
You did just say that though, and it went through.
I want
So
you to
she knows
tell
there's
me
something you won't say.
an odd or even.
Yeah.
5.
Yes.
And
Yes.
6.
and hold on before you say.
He said 5.
No, I said that.
Oh, I heard somebody say 5.
I didn't
No,
I
we
didn't
said-
hear anybody say a number, so that's why I was doing. Okay.
I just said the first thing that came to my mind.
Even.
Okay. So as you sit there and concentrate and try to send this message out, and as you feel like there's a connection and you send your message, you feel a message coming back. Do you want to accept said message?
Well, I think you have a choice.
I'm giving you as a divine
no choice.
entity. I'm giving you.
He has no choice. The thing is, like, when you send the
I-
message.
Did you roll? Did
I
you roll
don't-
positive or negative today, Elise?
Oh wait,
Double
let me
check,
see.
because this is a new day.
Let me see. I'm
Because I know
positive
you
girl
might
today.
want to use that here.
I'm a positive girl today.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Dang it! I hoped it was negative.
Want to make him
he's-
feel
Oh,
even
could I
more?
have guided Ace before this?
sure, why not?
Okay. I don't know
Um,
what he'll need to do.
and so you asked pretty much where are you and how long it takes to get here, if you're not here already.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing to your death so soon, brother. Why, you in a hurry?
Actually, yes.
Don't worry. Let's just say it will be raining from above. And it sounds like when she says that, like the words itself is melting. It's like it just goes into a super deep above. And even your vision of just hearing the words, it's like your brain is melting. Make a Constitution saving throw. Actually, a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All right.
I can see us fucking probably him shuddering, so I'm like, oh, here we go. +5, so 20.
Okay.
24.
You wouldn't add the D4.
No,
Oh,
you were not.
Damn it!
It's
I
not- so it's
forgot.
just-
Not a
20.
check.
It's just
That's
20.
there
Just
for
20.
check.
Just 20 still.
Like, you want to make it
Shit.
24?
Flash
There we go.
convenience.
24.
There you
Like, we
go.
just-
Convenient.
look at,
Why
I look at Claire, I was
I-
like, look, his eyes are rolling back. It's time.
And then I walk up and smack him in the butt and go, "You got it, buddy."
With a lot of aid coming from your allies, this shiver kind of stops. You don't feel like you're, in a sense, melting anymore. But there's an uncomfortable feeling as like the line between you two hasn't disconnected yet.
What the fuck?
Now, Do you want to try to end it? Or do you want to try to use it?
Set you.
Am I able to tell the others that it's still connected?
No.
Or no?
Do it. Do it.
Fuck. Oh.
Do it.
Fuck her shit up.
Let chaos reign. We'll pull you from the dead, don't worry about it.
I kind of want to flip a coin right now.
You have fucking the fucking thing.
I know, I got a coin right here though.
Yeah, that's good too.
Heads, keep it open. Tails, close it. Why heads? Why?
Yeah, well, let's go, baby.
Okay, we're keeping it open. Okay.
Use
What
it.
do-
Use it.
What do you do?
Using it. Okay.
Fight back. Fight mental with mental. Fuck her up.
Yeah.
Go get a champ.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Whew. Alright. Alright.
Drowner. Use Ocean's magic against her. Use your
Ocean
patron.
magic! I can't do that! I don't know!
You don't know that. Try to say
I
Ocean
know.
ID. Just go for it. Okay, I'm not here. Never mind. I said nothing. I just giving you suggestions.
Alright,
The pigeon.
alright.
My game pigeon is like, woohoo!
I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of whatever happened to you. I'm trying to help you with whatever has happened. Let me and my friends help you. There's no reason. There's no reason we can't figure this out or solve this in a more peaceful way.
Make. First off, I'm gonna ask pretty much about everything, regardless if I actually know the answer or not.
He is still guided, by the way, because technically he wasn't able to use it before.
Do you truly mean that? Do you truly mean to help her?
Yes.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Okay, this I can't
With
help with because
guidance.
I can't see that this is actually happening.
Nope.
This is mental fight.
But he does still have guidance.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
For
It's a good thing you're a charisma caster.
Oh. 20.
Hey!
Now I want you to make a wisdom
I
saving
can't
throw.
guide you again.
You know what the best thing is about this? It's like the fact is that like we're used to the rest of the party doing persuasion and we all suck at it. So now you have someone who actually has charisma. It's like,
I'm glad you guys do this.
Yeah, I
I
saw the
always
16
like.
and I was like, that's a great roll. And then I looked at the number and I was like, that's not a great roll.
Now, for this wisdom saving throw that you're making, you feel as though something's pulling. Like, I'll say since it's like in your mind, it's almost like it's pulling memories or information. It's like since you know you're connected with her, it's almost like she's trying to pull something from your mind. Like she wants to see it. And this is you as a wisdom saving throw fighting back. Or unless
She
you
wants to see
want
it.
unless you want it to happen.
She wants to see it.
See it. Would I know what she wants to see
What's down there?
at all,
What's
or
the
no?
recipe?
She wants to see. She wants to see how big Clarence is.
You can make an insight.
Should
make
I
the
add
insight
a
before-
sister to the list?
Oh God, he does that. I might kill. No. All right, here we go. 20 for that insight.
Almost any recent information that deems important to you. So if you think the ordeal with Lucy, the fact meeting your parents and where they're at, or the other part of your family where they're at, and then anything else that seems or deems extremely important to you.
Llama, llama. Booyaka
God.
shot.
I have to roll the save. I can't, especially with how she is right now.
You're gonna fucking fail.
Yep.
Told
You
you
know
so.
he is.
17.
You know who he is.
So,
You know it, buddy.
Probably DC 20.
We can't see that he's
Oh my-
fading.
Yeah,
Like this is like mental.
No.
yeah, go ahead and take 2 of yours
Can't
back,
see it.
Clarence, because
Dang it. He's within
The-
30 feet.
I know,
Yeah,
but
we can't see this. We can't react.
the
Actually, we don't see
the
this
first
happening.
the first pretty much all 3 of y'all's
First one we
bonuses.
saw him shudder.
The first
The-
bonuses that you offer to him, it's like that's the only thing you're able to offer. The rest is just now if it's him capable or not.
I have
Yeah,
3
after
left.
that, it's all in his head.
Yes.
We don't see or hear none of it.
It's
It's
like
all
it's like you saw him kind of like his body shivering, but then all of you kind of used your abilities to help guide whatever problems that he was going through, and it seems to have worked. His body relaxed. He's not sweating or anything like that, but you could see like his eyes were still closed, like he's thinking really hard in a sense, but there's nothing else to go off on. So anyways, 17. What are, if there is like 3 or 4, what type of memories? They don't have to be detailed, just
Probably the Lucy situation. That. The family situation. And
Getting burned,
3 or 4
tortured.
yeah,
Getting burned and tortured.
either 3 or 4.
recent.
Yeah, I mean that's still important to you, right? I
Yeah.
think that's. Isn't it like constantly on
Yeah.
your mind that whole situation?
Yeah, the bandits, the discovery of the bandits, that connection to that, and then what is happening with Bolt.
Okay.
Since I think
Sorry.
that's separated. That's separated from the other
bad.
3. I don't blame you.
Which
I don't blame us.
2
Kinda should.
which 2 do you want to keep? And which 2 goes? Actually, better yet,
you
so
roll it.
I'm going to roll it.
Roll.
I'm going to go in the order. You said Lucy is number 1, your family's 2, the idea of more connections with the whole bandit situation, that's 3, and then Bolt being number 4.
Yeah.
And what I'm rolling is to see which ones I take.
I really hope it's Bolt for a specific, because that's like so funny because like he has Bolt has forgotten and then he will forget that Bolt has forgotten. So it's like shit show.
Well, is it a matter of him forgetting or just her taking them so that she knows those things?
I think it's that.
I
I think
think
it's that one.
Because
So
if she finds out where the family is, I think they may become her target instead.
I'm going to say with the insight that you've done, you'll know which ones that it seems as though you're able to kind of grasp on a little bit more, and which ones that felt like more of a tug from her side. No shit. You feel your mind of your family's location, what they sound like, almost kind of like what they vision like going through your mind, and just the information about them. And it seems as though you did not try hard enough to hold on to anything about Lucy. So
Jesus.
everything you know about her has been taken. You still know it, but it's like that information is now gone.
It's like
She
a
knows
it's
that
like a
information
leak.
It'd have been
too
more fun
now.
if he forgot as well. Oh.
Who's
Disappointed.
this person traveling with us? And what's my
Um,
last name?
as you
Fast.
hear, as like you try to fight back this pull, within a moment you get this response, and a lot of this to you, it seems like it's happening in a stretch. You get that sense of torture vibe thing, but not years. Just it feels like time is stretching. To the rest of you, it's kind of happening like within 2-3 minutes tops. But
Happens like within a couple blinks of an eye. Like we see Ace blink, and then he just kind of stares around the room for a second, and then he blinks again,
I can't
probably.
even blink. I can't even blink.
as she
Oh.
replies,
Sucks to suck.
so that's where they've been. They should have came. They would have liked it. The burning. Oh, the laughter and the pain. It's so relieving, so refreshing. And that poor girl. You're going to let her die too. You're gonna leave her stranded out like you left me? And then just this wave of anguish, this scream. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew.
against this mind blast.
Oh, that's 11. Natural 1.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah!
Fantastic.
Knew
Unless you
his
want to
luck
say I
would
used the
turn
7.
around sometime. I love it. It's great.
And like I love how
The
these
roller
netballs
coaster.
keep showing up when they need to show up.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, not only does this psychic wave break the connection, honestly, before this happens, on a straight roll, if you want to try to make a intelligence, maybe? If you want to try to make a intelligence check to see if you can gather anything from her.
Yeah,
Too
I'll
bad
do
you
that.
Still have the guidance.
Can I argue for him that it would be his charisma since it's a magical power?
Oh.
It is his spell cast.
That's where his magic comes from his charisma.
That's a good point.
I
Fingers crossed.
see, because the way I'm trying to
If
look
it's a
at it is,
0.
it's yes and no, because it's like a mental battle. I know,
Yeah,
but
but
it
since you
is
gotta-
over magical means.
I'd argue that he could use
Whether it
his,
should be
his-
his spell casting or it
I-
should be just.
I will allow this. Make a charisma save, or not saving throw, but a charisma check. Or
my
intelligence,
gosh.
but with your charisma modifier, because I still want to make it sound a little bit reasonable.
with your spellcasting modifiers, as you call it at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to use intelligence and I just add my spell?
Nah, just do
modifier to it?
charisma, because I'm just being difficult.
It's just
Yeah,
being-
thank you. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm just being difficult.
15.
Excuse me.
What one thing? Well, do you try to shoot for a past or present, like recent or the past? Because I got to think about this. Which one you decide?
Shoot. They both sound. Darn. I'll go with I'll go recent.
Okay. Let's see.
I had a hard time picking between those two.
One. 2, 3, and 4. Roll a d4.
Oh Lord.
You pull, and it was kind of like when you, like, as she was pulling the memories, it's like a little bit of you was like trying to kind of do the same. And you get like flashes of excitement of her kind of jumping up and down when almost like extremely recent of you messaging her. But before this connection like continued, you see a couple of individuals, some a little bit tall, a couple of them mostly short. They're like, it's kind of like you see the silhouette, not with a C, not with a Z, but a silhouette of these figures, and there's something oddly familiar to them. It's almost like you can see a shine off of something, and it kind of makes you think of like the armored individuals that attacked your village, Elisa's village,
Lucy's village.
Lucy's village. But again, it's like weird. You just see like a flash of metal, and that's just kind of what you think of. And then her response with this mind blast. So, you guys, as you're kind of standing there, you see his body relax, almost like the tension or stress or whatever has just been released. It's been relieved, and he seems calm.
And then he dies.
The three of you can make an insight if you like.
Feel good? Everything go well?
Did you die again?
Fantastic.
Feel good?
Oh my god!
Hey, you
Because
okay?
25.
Dang it, 23.
because of Garbu's and him kind of like, I'm going to say this for his natural one. Garbu seems to be a little bit too jokey about this. I need you both to roll with disadvantage.
I was just asking if he feels okay. If
So
it went
16.
well.
God dang it, Garbu. 12.
Oh
We're
damn
on
it!
a 19, dude.
Wait, you still get your adder.
I did. That's a 12 with the adder.
All right. So Garbu, you think he's perfectly fine. You don't have to use it a second time.
Okay.
No,
Thanks, Garbu.
it's keeping the same thing that you used
roll.
already. Clarence,
okay?
Garbu's a little bit too distractive. Like while he is checking up, he's like being that kind of like, "Are you okay?" Like kind of like spontaneously looking everywhere type thing, and it's like
Probably hiding behind a chair or something. Like, are you okay?
he's
I
just
don't want killed by his sister.
yeah. So like he's distracting you a bit. At least you're getting a little bit distracted by this too, but something seems off. What did you roll? 15 plus your 16?
16.
I'll say that's. As you realize this, Aeth, roll me a d20.
Oh, lordy.
As you realize this,
Oh, that's 12.
that
14.
He's currently not breathing, and let's just say he's not looking good on his death saves.
Elise just sighs. Oh, not again.
Been there, done that, brother.
Guess we're at number. Guess we're 2 for 2 of getting fucked. I will cast. Since I already had my story form active, I will just touch him on the arm, and I will cast a 3rd level cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Why are you doing that? He looks fine.
Shut the fuck up.
Even that's a natural.
No, it's one of the parts of it. Is
Oh, that's still to me funny. Okay. So
that's 24.
you walk up and put your hand on him and try to push this into him. Out of curiosity, hey, just roll a d20. Just curious what your next roll would have been.
Curious.
Just
Alright.
curious. Okay. So
fine. No death today.
you start, like, as your hands like on his chest, you don't feel him breathing yet, but then you feel his heartbeat going, and then within a few seconds you feel him breathing, almost like every organ in his body is like turning on as quick as they can to allow this body to live. And like within a minute, you wake out of this darkness that's kind of surrounded you. Bright light. You're feeling like hot flashed, extremely, tippy. Don't even know that you just almost died.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go sit for a second, just after seeing that vision, and she knows about Lucy.
Okay.
It sounded like and she's with them, the guys that fucked up all 3 of us, our villages.
I think they
not
only
mine.
managed to get 2 of them.
Also, you owe me again
I-
for not dying.
You act like something happened, but like you were okay.
I saw.
No, he almost
No.
died. He was not breathing anymore. I
What?
don't know why you joke about
He
it.
looked. He was still standing.
Yeah, but like
Can I go to?
dead
I'm
standing.
gonna go to see if I
I'm standing.
drop the coin. Is the coin?
It's melted.
It's
coin melted?
melted. It's like when you kind of like, depending on how you think you hold it, like it's almost like it melted a little bit on your hands, like through your fingers a little bit, and it's like you kind of peel it off. It doesn't peel your skin, but you can feel the pull of it. It doesn't hurt, but you feel that sensation, and like you can just see like it's just melted in your palm, and for a second it's like that's how my brain feels.
Yeah, so when I did try to talk to her, my brain started to feel like that, and I showed them my palm.
What's no change from the usual?
When I tried to talk to her, my brain felt like,
Just kidding. Had to do it.
yeah.
Low hanging fruit and all.
The way she was talking, it seemed like she's with them. And I seen a memory of her when I first contacted her, that she got excited and she was with them.
Well, why the fuck is she here yet if they fucking can teleport apparently to places?
That wasn't the first time I messaged her. She was able to reach into my mind and grab memories.
Did she tell you how close she was?
I'll tell everyone what she said, the first part of it, just so. said it didn't feel like it closed after I sent that message to her.
It's fucked up, yo.
It seemed like she
Can she just show up? I don't know. It's like I feel like this suspense is killing me.
killing you.
I mean,
It's
technically,
killing me.
it killed you, but
Yeah.
it's more like I feel
I
like
don't know.
like we're building up to like she's like being all like, ooh, I'm all fucked up and shit. I'm like, I'll take you out, brother, and I'm like, go fucking do it then. I wish I could taunt her like I taunted you, so that she would actually show up.
I mean,
But I'm
you
not gonna
can't.
actually talk to her.
Get you
No,
a-
I don't
you
want to.
can
I
get
don't
you a
like
point.
you died. He almost died. I'm not in the mood to also go through the same shit as you two.
I mean, Aiko was fine. You couldn't see him.
No.
He was
He was
fucked
still
up.
standing.
That was I don't from what happened with you guys, yes. But what I just seen? No.
Okay, mentally he's not fine. Physically though, he was solid.
No, he was
Physically, I
he was
was
solid
not.
as in like he was one piece, but it was like not like the things inside weren't
Yeah,
working.
1.5. 1 3/4.
I was distracted
3/4
because
piece.
Garbu was weird, man.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's less than 1. It's not 1
Yeah.
plus. It's
He was trying to touch your
Uh,
shit down there for some
Yeah,
reason.
it was
What?
awkward.
Why?
I don't
No,
know.
I
Why?
didn't do it.
Why are you?
I was behind the chair. I was scared that your sister was gonna like come out of your.
Yeah.
face
Now
kill us.
he's saying that. Yeah, but that's all he was doing.
I was
Yeah,
behind
okay.
the chair.
There's no chair in here. No, I'm kidding.
It's a freaking in room.
So
See, not how it gets turned against you, right?
I'm going to my room and I walk out.
I'll go
watch
with-
out, she might be in there waiting for you.
It's like,
Eh.
You guys can kind of hear like a little faint voice as Garbu enters in his room, and Luro and Lucy, and like Luro's like, "Did everything go okay?" Before he like shuts the door.
yeah.
I said like, yeah, everyone went okay. He just didn't like him and his shenanigans got that 118 back on him.
I
Ah,
think they were asking Garbu. I think they were in those.
Yeah, but I just like I can hear, obviously because I was still like, or we can hear him fucking saying that, so it's like I just joke back. Anyway,
I-
so when did you
don't
like
know.
we still didn't get an answer, so you almost died for still no answer.
she yeah, she just said it. Basically, oh, why are you in such a rush to go and die? Basically, then.
I mean, it's like saying that you're the one dying. Like it's like what the fuck.
I don't know.
Like didn't she? Does she like she saw the thing with Lucy? She saw we fucking fought some dragons. Like with the dragon. What's she gonna do?
It seemed like she was associated with that. And she also made mention of
Okay, so we're dealing
that,
with fire. We're dealing with fire. I guess I'll fucking prepare some water bullcrap.
and also she seemed like she knew about Lucy's family too. That she brought up. We should have brought them with.
Okay. Okay, so interrogation before. Okay, good to know.
That's the
Also-
vibe I got from that, right, DM? That she
Also-
kind of had an idea of them. Well, not beforehand, but the idea of the village and all that beforehand.
No, the way it was, like, she would known about the two individuals and stuff. Like anything about Lucy, she knows now. But
Okay.
the vibe was, you're going to let her die and suffer just like you've let me suffered. So she was trying to connect, like, Lucy
Connect
is
her and
yeah, like Lucy is her before whatever happened to her, and it's like telling you that you're going to cause Lucy to go into what she's doing or to die.
But what
Okay.
she doesn't know now is that that you have 3 fucking pros which you will fuck her shit up.
3 pros
Yeah, 3 pros and you.
and a cosmic archer.
3
Oh,
pros and
okay.
a drowning baboon. But you know.
Counting blind baboon.
You're not in here. Don't make me.
I
But
watched
the
him
big-
drown in the ocean once, or I played in the sand while he drowned without watching him.
You were
Actually,
supposed to watch, and you did
I
not.
know.
You're the worst
The
lifeguard
sand was
ever.
more interesting.
So that's the second time that
Worst
Garbu
lifeguard
has
ever.
technically watched him, and he still like pretty much died.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was
thanks.
great. Listen, Garbu is not that kind of cleric, okay?
Garber
don't
has
know
a track
how.
record going. But anyways,
How to clarify, but yeah.
so you guys, anything for this night after this little?
No, just fucking crash.
Can I go talk to Laura real quick?
Yeah.
So
Hey.
fucking ready to fucking shit up.
Can I talk to you real quick, buddy?
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna say this is probably like a little bit close to everybody's winding down. So he's somehow managed, as tall as he is, even though he's skinny, as tall as he somehow has worked his way into understanding the concept of all of the stuffed animals that he has. He's now got it to where he can be just a face in it. And he's-
Oh, can anybody else see or hear us?
Depends on how loud you're talking, but Garbu's in the room.
There
I'll-
could
I'll
probably be
be-
a point in the night where I go to the bathroom or something if you want.
Yeah, like I'll wait
Yeah.
for a time when I'm not there. if I can.
I'd say stuff like that could be easy.
I need to show you something.
Okay.
and
Do
then-
do I
and
need
then-
to get out of this?
He's a minor. I just want to preface this with that.
Yeah, I know.
Be careful.
And he's my brother.
That makes it
I was
more
way
awkward.
bigger there on me.
That
No,
makes it way
listen.
worse.
No, listen.
Anyway.
I'm your brother. I was a minor at one point. Somebody likes to
Oh,
take
God.
showers and then walk to their room.
Look, we all had the same parts, buddy. I just was in a locker room way more than you were.
I'm just saying.
Anyway,
There's precedent.
Anyways,
if you're comfortable, you can stay in there. You don't have to get out.
I mean this is cozy, but I can get out. What's
Well, this is more. It's not super pressing, right?
okay?
So I'm gonna show you something, and it's gonna be a secret between me and you. And then I'd like you to tell Big Brother when you get time,
Okay, I can do that. Yes.
and I'll show him the light.
You can. It's like weird for a second. It's like as you're showing this to him, like a little bit of confusion on his face, and then like for a split second, what he just does is extremely creepy. But again, a split of a second. The rest is you just see your brother starting to seem a little bit more worried about you. But it's like simultaneously growing in height as he emerges out of the stuffed
Oh my
animals.
God.
And he just
Whoa!
he just like kneels down and does it hurt to touch?
Does it hurt to touch? I don't know.
Not
I think it didn't when you showed me.
not
Yeah.
really.
I think I was checking it and it just felt like normal.
It's
but-
just weird.
When he goes to touch it, I'll say no, and then when he goes to touch it, I'm gonna like fake jump at him and be like, "Oh, I'm just kidding."
As like he does that and you do, he's oh I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. Like
I know, I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding.
at
It
least
doesn't
you
hurt.
you hear like for a split second Clarence like almost like he makes an owl Loro saying sorry out loud, and then Clarence kind of laughing, trying to calm it down as the volume dies back down again.
Ellie just rolls her eyes, boys.
Lucy's asleep. But back to the thing is, he's
I just messaged Clarence. Don't let him touch your wiener.
he
He's not ready for that.
well. So
Cover it with one hand, like.
he kind of looks at it and it's just that it looks very painful. What's happening? Was this when you fought
I hear this
the
out of
dragon?
context. Don't forget to wash it.
Wait, no, hold on. It looks painful. What happened? Was this because of the dragon? What happened with the dragon? All I remember is Clarence falling down on his face with acid slowly ruining his clothes.
Oh, I hope the
God.
dragon doesn't come disrespect me.
God. At least, like actively plugs her ears. I don't want any of this anyway.
Okay, I'm so sorry, people. I'm so sorry. Anyways,
We're not.
We're not.
but
This is great.
does
Peak D&D right here.
does it hurt?
No, I mean I can't really tell. I think it has something to do with the explosions.
You
At least like la 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 la.
Yeah, that kind of figures. It kind of makes me think of like a root on a tree. You know how they like tend to break out of the ground.
Not healthy.
Not helping at all. God.
Well, that's why y'all are not in the fucking room. Shut up.
If you think about it as a penis, it literally gets worse.
I know, but I want you all to shut up.
Is there a little bush at the bottom of this root?
Nah, I'm shaming.
Oh,
But anyways,
came back around.
it just looks like it's, I don't know, like it's I don't know how else to put it. Are you okay?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I always told you I'd tell the truth. I don't know if I'm okay. I feel fine. I've been a little depressed because there's this weird thing in my chest, but I'm kind of used to being possessed by foreign powers at this point. If you catch my drift. So I don't know. My fear is not as high as it would be, I guess, if I hadn't already dealt with something like that.
Okay. Well, I can try to explain this to Big Brother. It might be easier if you need to write something down, you can, and I can give that to him.
Okay. I'll take out a pen and paper and I'll just start scribbling down what I told him to tell him. And then at the end, I'm gonna like just sign it and be like, appreciate any help you got. If there's anything you want me to do or I can do, let me know.
Do you want him to try to go now, or like just maybe tomorrow?
Whenever he's got time. Yeah, like I don't want him to. Like he's probably tired and ready for bed, but like when he gets time.
I can do it in the morning. There,
That sounds.
it'd be kind of going back to like a usual schedule.
That works for me. I appreciate your help.
If
I figure
there's,
Big Brother might know something.
I have a few herbs or something. If you need it on there, like if it helps.
I had Garbu look at it, and he's pretty good at healing stuff. But if you think it'll work, I'm willing to try it.
Okay.
That's a lie.
I unplugged my ears. I
He
heard that
rolled
again. I'm like,
deception there.
I'm like, oh no.
I had
That's not fair, because that's Big Brother, Little Brother stuff. Because like
No, it's like just
literally,
the whole part. Like
Yeah.
I heard Garbu
Yeah.
talk about it. Like I'm like,
No, I'm just saying Garbu is not a healer.
Yeah,
he gets a little bit of stuff out. It kind of, resembles like some natural herbs that you might have seen, and this might be stuff he's collected throughout his time in the forest and stuff like that. And he puts some ingredients together, mushes it together, and tells you to apply it and just see if that helps. I'm gonna say it kind of gives off like this like Vicks vapor rub type thing.
I actually like
Oh
Vicks
my-
Vapor Rub. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, that shit won't fix anything usually.
But he after everything's kind of said and done, he goes back into his little thing and just it almost seems unnatural as he just like sinks back into it. And then you
I'll
just
like,
you just
watch
see
him
a little face kind of like poof just out of nowhere, and it's just like him asleep.
Wow.
For SAOG, make a insight check for shits and or giggles.
Uh-oh.
You don't really
Shit.
notice it that man, all of the stuffed animals, including his face, looks like they're all sleeping. It's like they all make the same sort of face sleeping. But you just meh.
Gonna back away and then like make sure Gaibu's not there, and then like I'll holler out to the outhouse or whatever he's pooping in, and I'll be like, "Make sure you wipe and then wash your hands."
No response.
He felt
Well,
it.
Oh
they-
my
imagine,
God.
imagine if it gets infected like yours.
Oh, dang. All right. So, as the next day comes on the 17th.
I wanted to do something as well.
No. What do you want?
Oh, okay. No, you told me no.
What do you want?
Screaming Taco Bell.
When I go to the restroom by myself, I'm going to, while I'm out there in the outhouse, send a message. It will be to the voice.
I knew it.
You're
I was
gonna
like,
say-
my brain was like, he's
You're
gonna be
gonna
asking
send a text message while you're
some
sitting
of the
on
shit there.
You up?
It doesn't matter what
Oh,
age.
No,
There's
I'll
always.
send this first, and then I'll send the message. That way I'm
You
not
up-
holding
You
it.
want
Hey,
you want
girl.
Netflix and chill?
What you do in about 20 minutes?
As you're sitting there, like through the message, there's
Praying
like,
to your god.
so I have a question I gotta ask you.
I'll do my business first before I send the message.
But did you wash your hands?
It's an outhouse. I have to wash after. I'll
I-
have to wash when I go
okay.
back inside.
I got a really funny response. Go ahead.
Sending. Hi, this is Garbu, the little kobold. I think you remember me.
You wasted so much there.
Do you know what the light, the neutral, and the dark is? Thank you.
That's yeah.
Please.
Wait, did I miss one?
There we go.
How do you?
You
Why
have
do you
one
not?
more word.
And like your counting is so. I'm like, Tom first.
At least I don't count with my pinky first.
Yeah, no, it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
I could also count in the base 12 where you count your knuckles.
No, that's too much.
So it takes a moment, but you get a reply. It kind of
'Cause that
sounds
would
like.
go to 24, which would actually be.
Anyways,
just as much.
you get a reply that it sounds like she was, somewhere in the process of sleeping. Whether
It's
she's
probably a good thing that I had such a prolonged beginning.
trying to either go to sleep or was in the middle of it. But you send it out as she replies. From what little information we can gather off of the obelisk, Baymont and Tiamat and this other entity represent those three. I would even say you get a response back. But it is good to hear that you are doing well. This information is tough when we don't have all 3 followers to unlock the obelisk's true knowledge. So I'm sorry for limited information.
Thank you. We might need help and might need to to look at the obelisk again, as we need to solve a problem about those 3.
Getting poop. Texting her at night.
Make a
I thought
persuasion
it's
check.
Bahamut instead of Tiamat. Or not but you said Beaumont. I mean Bahamut, not Beaumont. And I thought about using part of the message to say that, but I didn't know if I could be vague and say that at the same time.
I
Persuasion is
I
great at these.
I hate that. It kind of fits the way Baymont's supposed to be, but at the same time, it's like that's a semi-descendant of that name, so it's like it's a nickname. Anyway, 7.
It's like Athens with Athena.
At this point in time, unless you are going to try to send another message to her, you don't get anything back.
The leaves you had read.
No, I don't think.
She's right at the inn right next door to us.
I looked through the window. No, it's kidding.
Ace didn't tell us that his sister knew where his family was, right? He only told
He
us
did.
she knew about Lucy. He did say she knew about his family? Okay.
About them, but she doesn't know where they are.
No, she
No,
knew
she
everything
knows
about it.
everything about them.
Everything you know.
Oh, she got that? I thought she got the Lucy.
Nope, she got both of those.
Oh, fudge.
So all the recent information about your mother, 2 brothers, and everything about Lucy is what she knows.
I'll send a message to Zach. Hi, Zach. This is Garbu, friend of Ace. Someone threatening to him may be seeking his family as well, and might have an idea where look. That was it, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Kind of like a minute goes by as you get a response. Thank you for the information. Besides William, the rest are easier protected being in the inner chambers. I will pass along the information to William.
But that's gonna make William angry at him. This was a bad idea. This was a
Too
really
late.
bad idea.
Too late now.
And then, why does it have to pop up the notification right while I'm trying to roll something? Okay. Yeah, then I'll go back to my room and go to sleep.
Okay. So, on the next day,
I don't feel stupid tonight.
uh,
At least
on
not that stupid.
on the next day, as you guys kind of get your gear, get a little bit of preparation, what's the first thing you guys try to do?
I look up at the sky. I'm waiting for the sister to fall from the sky.
Well, as you guys kind of finishing your breakfast, walk outside. It's really like foggy outside. It's a little bit of misty rain as it's
Misty rain.
kind of coming down.
Misty.
You're, looking up. You can barely see just a couple of feet from you. You could see some torches with a little bit of a glare on them, and then some there's a building a couple of feet that way, but it's like you can't even see anything about it. It's just like how dense this fog is at this early morning.
Pretty dank today.
But as you guys kind of start walking out and getting, which Luro is gone, by the way, so he's not with you guys, as he's
Where's Laro?
Is he not here? I look around. Oh, he's not.
Shit. No, he's not. I'm not picking him up on my little.
He's probably fine.
radar.
If he wants
in
to,
the room asleep last night. But...
he's probably fine. If he wants to show up, he'll show up.
Anyways, I had an epiphany last night. I'm
What?
pretty sure
Oh, what is it?
that light, neutral, and dark has nothing to do with the guild leaders and has more to do with the dragon thingy we thought originally.
I mean,
No,
yeah, I don't really. I mean, but if a dragon then says this, then
I feel like it may be because Paragon doesn't know the full story.
But then
That's
you
why
want to
she
figure out
was
what
looking
what
for an
you want to
answer
figure out
in
what the
something
entity
else.
is. The last one.
It's some sort of third.
Ask
I don't know if
Muhammad what it
deity
is.
the right word, but honestly, well, if it's supposed to be hidden information,
I mean, I
could
don't know.
be
You
the
can always. I mean, you can. Let's feel like this. If you don't ask, then you don't know if it's forbidden or unknown. I mean, Bahamut himself literally or themselves literally said to you, you need these three
Give
things.
myself like a 30-70 chance of being smited. Okay.
I
If
mean,
we have an hour, I can do that.
I mean, if you want to, I can start, if you get smite, and make a really nice picture of, you getting smite, and then we'll hang it up on the wall in Baymont, on, the temple there, and be like, he's dead now. So, and then
Yeah.
they can have that framed there forever.
Maybe
I'll
not
probably
tell
blow
my
up.
parents.
Yeah, no, I won't tell your parents, but we'll hang it there. So, and if they will just see, a kobold getting smite. They don't know it's you.
If
I'll just write by Elise in the bottom, though.
what's y'all's passive again?
21.
What?
Shit.
18
What?
or something like that.
Does
Give me
it
I mean, I
that.
could-
matter?
I could have made it 26 this level, but I was like, nah, fuck that shit. I want to
18.
take observant.
16.
Mine's 12.
Okay. As you guys are having this conversation,
Alright, this is back up again.
at least you
I need it.
noticing some presence emerging, but not like they're coming closer to you guys, but that they're legitly emerging, like coming from the ground. Garver, you have this feeling, this familiar feeling, but something's different. this, and as you're kind of conversating, it's like in the back of your mind, like something doesn't feel right.
We're like in the inn still.
No, you guys like stepped
just
out,
outside.
like just stepped outside of the inn. To about some of them, it's like as you guys kind of look at, you see like in the fog, legit, in like almost like a humanoid, like it's coming out of the ground, just slightly in like in the fog, but a little bit in your vision as you see it coming out, and it's kind of like a lot of the sounds like stop for a second as you guys are heavily focusing on these coming up.
Fucking dragon.
You see this purple aura just coming off of them, almost like it's engulfed them. Their skin, it's just like pure like dark purple. You can see just like red eyes and just like this gaping mouth.
Or just say, Lucy, get inside, and I'll instantly cast blah 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 Starlight and activate my story form at the same time.
Okay.
Armor of Agathis.
Get like a round of preparation.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh fudge.
I was gonna say if so, I'm casting. something
But
with
because
all
this
of
is also kind of close, so I'll end up calling it here. But as this is starting, right, as these creatures, these entities start coming closer, if anybody wants to make a history check, you'd be more than welcome to.
Yay. I'd like to do that.
I'll guide
Yeah.
him
Shoot.
because that's more fruitful than me making it. Or I can't because this is just us looking.
Oh my gosh. Are you guys
Can I
gonna make them too?
I'm really good at these.
I'm trying to.
21.
I'll try.
Oh, 14.
All right.
Alright, stupid.
They look different because back at the festival, they were participants, other audience members that were possessed. These are not that. But they give off the same aura. The contestants, the civilians that were possessed, while they gave off that same type of aura, their skin and stuff wasn't really purple. It's just they were covered in this purple kind of cloak. This, they give off that aura, and again, like, their skin is just purple. You can see there's already wounds on these things. Arrows in them, giant marks across their chest. There was one that even has what looks like a guild symbol. A guild symbol. It doesn't even match any of the guilds that you know.
None of them.
None of
It's
them.
the stone blades. I knew it. Is it the stone blades?
No.
Does it look like a sword with a stone?
I don't know.
I roll insight on the DM.
But there is another figure that you see just slightly past your gaze. It looks like the aura is more controlled, almost like a bigger threat. And as we go to kind of close on this, you guys are going to start at the top of the round, making dexterity saving throws, as going off on each of y'all's passive as well. As all of this is like starting to emerge, you're like quickly going into a battle stance, not really time to prepare. There's the sound of something breaking, almost like the wind, not flapping of wings, almost something
Breaking wind.
yeah, almost something forceful, like a bombardment.
Fuck you, 8.
Raining from above.
And that is where we're ending.
Motherfucker.
So, thank you everybody for coming out and joining us.
Level 9. Oh.
No, fuck off.
Level
Not-
20.
Not until
And look at
another
this shit.
50 million sessions.
Level 20. I just instantly turn around, go gold mode, and just fucking solo out all these bastards on my own. Don't worry about it.
But nevertheless, thank you everybody for coming out and joining us. I hope you all have, as always, a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Don't forget to wash your pride fish.